So, it's been like, what, 2 months? Yeah, I think it's been 2 months. 2 months since we last played this game. So, I apologize for the very long hiatus, but, I mean, honestly, this was started at a very bad time. I mean, want to celebrate Twitch Affiliate status, but at the same time, started this around the holidays. Yeah, not the greatest time. So, we're back, and going through Silver Story today, so let's jump into things.
And I'm breaking this merchant's merchandise here.
Yeah, I was gonna say Matt's joining me for this one because that's another reason why this has been on hiatus. After Sonic Story, I was not comfortable doing this alone, just because there's always so much you can say about this game, even when you break it to pieces.
It's already been. The thing is, though, it's already been. I told Lester earlier. I said this is kind of a thing that they already like. It's been done to death. So, like, what can you really say about that?
True. You know? I mean, we even did a playthrough this years ago in the OP League, so we've already had our experience going through this game from start to finish. And man, that was a journey. Just because people asked for it way too much. Like, alright, here you go. Because you helped me get to affiliate status, this is at least something.
Yeah.
Are you doing good, Allison? That's good to hear. Also, thanks for the host, appreciate that. Never played 3D Sonics. If I'm gonna recommend a 3D Sonic, I would say you're best off with Generations or one of the adventure games. Yeah, so
Not
don't
this
play
one.
Don't play this one.
Don't
obviously.
play this one.
It's like one of the last ones you ever want to go near.
Honestly, I like Unleashed. Unleashed is kind of a good one too.
Unleashed is underrated to me. It's definitely a fun time.
Unleashed is underrated to me. Yeah, I love Unleashed. Light that bonfire.
Alright, so I don't really feel like playing too much of the levels with Silver, so whenever I can, I'm going to see what I can do to Conchista system. Silver is my least favorite character out of the 3 Hedgehogs, so we're going to do this.
Because I don't like his gameplay too much because it just involves picking up items all the time and throwing in.
I mean, at least he can fly if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Fly into the loading zone? I missed it. We're just going to take the safe route. As that Iblis monster falls to his death because loading. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that pretty much just skipped, like, the first section. If you stand on a ball in the right space and then use your telekinesis to hover on it, for some reason you just fly. You're not supposed to do that, but at the same time, it feels like a missed opportunity for Silver. His little flight meter is very limited, so you're never flying with him.
Yeah, don't.
So actually, in order to fly, the one thing we all hope for, you kind of need to glitch the game. What a way to fly. What is this ball travel? Traveling in style.
Flying on a ball.
Oh, jeez! What a homing attack.
We need to go across the building.
We're all hamsters now. We space hamster. Yeah, you got one YouTuber.
Space Hammy. Jeff.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff.
PB and J.
PB and Jeff.
Where's Jeff?
We're going down that road, are we?
You know somebody was going to.
You know what road I don't want to go down, though? The one that has Silver walking in it. We're going to just continue playing as Blaze.
What road do you not want to go down? Yeah, Rainbow Road.
It's where you go when you die. Alright, so Silver's like right there. Let's just ignore him. By literally just jumping around him. And then get stuck on the camera, because that can happen. Whoa, buddy. I made it, but, Blaze, you okay?
No.
You seem to be having a little bit of a ballerina issue. Yeah, we're gonna just reboot. I can't do anything when she's like that. When she's constantly spinning, she never gets out. There. I was off by like a couple inches. Still worth doing that because, like I said, don't want to go through this with Silver because he's so much slower.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so. I'm glad they kind of, I don't think there was any other game where Silver was playable besides like Sonic Rivals, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, the Rivals games are the only ones I can think of. I mean, there's also that really bad Connects game, you know, Free Riders.
No, we don't talk about that one.
Exactly. So it's not any better. But hey, Blaze is good, so I guess we'll have to believe it. It makes for good YouTube poops.
Can't complain.
So this is like the only real way I've ever actually S-ranked this level. Because you just get enough points from time bonus alone, it's ridiculous. They obviously don't expect you to ever go fast with silver, so the time bonuses are set pretty high. Like, I think the one time bonus, if people played this game, they got on their first playthrough, if they knew about the clip that was the one in, like, the desert level. Just because they skipped that ball puzzle.
Stupid ball puzzle.
Hey, Corey, how you doing today?
Hey, Corey.
Yeah, Raincloud, you're not wrong. Rainbow Road, more like Salt Road. Except if you're on N64, then you're just on Bitch Road, because that's like, what, 5 minutes? It's the longest course in any Mario Kart. And then it's like a minute and a half on Mario Kart 8. What a downgrade.
I know. I was so upset about that.
I love that course, it's just I really wish it was much longer.
I'm on a road, I'm on a rainbow road.
Oh, please don't start.
So we've seen Imbliss back in Sonic's playthrough, and he was a tapeworm. What happened? What happened to make you a tapeworm, buddy?
He got a growth spurt.
What a random growth spurt. They actually made him smaller. So, besides just the fact that you want to throw things at Iblis, you kind of want to take your time here. Because, contrary to popular belief, rushing this boss destroys your projectiles. A lot of people think it just glitches his way through. No, you're throwing too fast. You actually have to take your time here. I mean, he takes his time when he throws in a giant wafer cookie.
Is that really how you described it?
I mean, it looks like it. When he throws down the building, it randomly turns like a light brown. That was a really bad rock cycle. I only got 3. I had like 6 in my hand, but he broke all of them. That happens.
Don't let your guard down, Silver.
There might be more pillars to my right. Oh, well, didn't realize he was gonna do fire. Hey, luckily my pillars come back. Yeah, this is it. This is the Lily boss fight. Just wait and throw things at the head. You can tell every time you fight an Imbliss monster, he kind of just takes like 10 minutes to do anything.
That's not an exaggeration.
Yeah, I mean, Iblis 2 actually does take about 10 minutes. Unless you do the damage boost to actually speed it up, which I highly recommend if you don't want to be there for 10 minutes. There. That was actually a pretty good boss fight, though, in like 2 minutes. The best boss fight.
Speaking of boss fight, about ready to fight Taurus Demon.
You see, if I knew actually where that was in the game, I would say, oh man, that's pretty far.
Yeah,
But I've only passed the tutorial in Dark Souls.
No, it's not far. It's the second boss in the game.
I think that's actually farther than I've gotten. Because like I said, I've only done the tutorial area. Once I left there, that was about it.
I'm like, I'm not playing this no more.
Died once, like, I got the Dark Souls experience.
Perfect.
I'm interested though, because they did announce that Dark Souls Remaster is also going to be coming to PC. So I'm wondering if they're just going to update the PC version. Because if they do, that means I get it. I mean, I hope they do, because I know that I think they did that with like Skyrim Remaster when Bethesda did that. They just updated the PC version, so the remaster version just appeared in people's Steam lists.
Ow, he still got me. Ow.
I know we're both playing an Xbox game right now, but one's definitely much better than the other.
But it'll
terms of
just
polish.
rise up from its ashes again. What's the point of all this? It'll never end.
Calm down, Silver.
Then tell me what we should do.
Camera!
Can we completely
Don't
destroy
be doing my
Ignis?
friend.
By knowing the truth, of course. Just as a flower comes from a seed, or a chicken comes from an egg, everything has an origin.
Did Memphis just like get the speech book out before he came here? Because I don't know what the heck he's trying to say in this cutscene. It's just random.
Really the answer to our
I still
problem?
love the FTCR approach to this cutscene when they did their playthrough
Tell me,
on YouTube.
do you know who it is?
Yeah.
Let's just look up
that's probably
everything
the
and
best
check
way
it
to
over. So this is Mephiles, aka I guess you want to throw in a Dragon Ball reference, Shadow Black, which is redundant, I know.
Die, die, die.
To fix this
That's
present
okay.
timeline, you need to change the past.
But
I have a lot of
that's
souls too.
impossible.
God damn it.
With my help,
That's okay.
you can. Because I have the power to travel through time.
No way!
In order to change the past, you must eliminate the individual who has awakened Iblis.
So there's one question I've always had for you, Mephiles. Have you ever studied multiverse theory? Because what you're saying would not work.
Will our world be saved?
The day of disaster. Here are my records of this event. This was when Iblis was freed and his flames were released into the world.
Years in the future, this is the apocalyptic future. We have no power, no civilization,
This person
yet this computer is perfectly fine. One hell of a generator. Hedgy Shadow. Well, in a sense, yes. I mean, you're not wrong in that regard. How you doing today, AJ?
I see it! So that blue hedgehog's the Iblis trigger?
Blue Hedgehog.
Plays mentions Blue Hedgehog, then immediately forgets about it. It's like, I really not think too much about this.
when the Iblis
Like, she mentions it and then doesn't go anywhere with that line. It's more confusing because at this time, Blaze is retconned 2 years after her debut. In 2004, she debuted from an alternate universe in Sonic Rush, and then we have this game where now apparently she's in the future. Can we count how many times Silver was retconned? Because I think it was like every
Couple
time he's in a
times.
game, he's in a new storyline. There's no reason. Like, why was he in Forces? Just there. Is he from the future anymore?
Where
Does he live
am
here?
I?
You're asking too much of a Sonic.
Blaze?
There's a lot of questions.
Blaze!
Is the moon still destroyed?
No.
Don't give me that lie about the moon's only half
Got
full.
separated.
Or we're seeing the other side.
This is so unbelievable.
Does he not know about the butterfly effect? I doubt he knows anything about time travel. He's like, oh, I want to kill the
Now
hedgehog.
I must fight for the
Or
future.
time machines. So it's funny, I think Silver actually runs a little bit faster in this cutscene than he actually does in the game. Because now we gotta explore
Yeah, he
Soliana.
goes slow as molasses in the game.
I can't wait until we get the dash upgrade. Because while the dash upgrade by itself is okay, using a little bit of a glitch with it actually makes it very useful for travel.
Where is
And I'm
it?
actually debating,
First, I need to
should
get
I skip the
information.
shock bracelet just for that reason? And I'm probably not going to, only because I don't know if the benefit's going to be worth it. The shock bracelet really helps on combat. But at the same time, I like how I can just hold down the X button and go, like, for days using a dash. Yes, I gotta find that lady from the mission. I'm gonna try to do all the town missions like I did with Sonic. So where the heck is she?
Where is she?
Like, for that computer monitor. I can't skip Silver Story. I've already made the promise to people. This is the next thing in the Sonic lineup. I promise that this is the thing for Twitch Affiliate because everyone asked for it. Here we are. Alright, so I can at least afford both of these things. There. Doesn't really do much in all hindsight.
Dang.
I like how this guy is smaller than mushrooms. Moving on. "10 minutes of running." Jeez. In a way, you're kind of not wrong.
Yeah. Because freaking Silver goes so slow.
I really don't know why he doesn't have much more of a top speed, since he's one of the mainstay hedgehogs in the series at this point. And the other two go way faster than this. It's like, okay. They have to completely fix that for Rivals and retcon it. I don't know where the lady is. I can always come back here anyway. So I'm trying to see if I can find her, but at least I got my items. We'll just make our way right to the second level. But first, hey, it's Pele. No, old woman, I don't care about you. I care about Pele.
Pele? You mean that one guy that was at EA's
Luckily,
conference?
not that Pele. It's the one that you see all the dog mods of for this game. Alright, so I could just press this and raise up platforms, or I could just, you know,
Pele, the
bounce.
beloved dog.
All I'm doing is holding X. And that's it.
Doing.
So that pretty much is going to destroy Tropical Jungle.
What? How did you do that? I don't understand.
I'm literally just holding X. Basically, how it works is... Yes, Silver is Jesus, confirmed. How it works, basically, is whenever you do your little swipe attack, for some reason, Silver will just bounce on water. If you don't have the shock bracelet, you could just hold this button down. The action is done infinitely. Which is why I'm debating about skipping the shock bracelet later on, because when you get the teleport ability, the teleport dash, you can also do this with that.
Oh my gosh.
It's really useful, because if you do it from a high ledge, you go flying. Yeah, this is like a long maze-like level. We're supposed to go all the way around and do so many different things. But I just like to ride this turtle. That's pretty much it.
Screw doing stuff that I like intended.
Does he ever?
No.
You should know this.
Yeah, speaking of which, we're gonna go right in our ball.
I thought you were going to do a 100% playthrough with all 100 silver medals.
You guys never want me to play another game in existence on this Twitch account? Because that's pretty much what's gonna happen. How long that take? I think I also screwed that up a little bit because the ball fell too far. Yep. So I just drowned in water that, because of that ball, was about maybe a foot deep. Because I seen his quills stick up. Physics. Well, we can easily do that again. It didn't take that long to get over there anyways. Although doing this, I think could give you like a B rank at the most, because this level needs more than just a time bonus, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while. What? Did I just get killed by Turtle Butt? Are you serious? I bounced off the turtle's rear, of all things. I was too low. Game doesn't want to be broken today, I see. I'm sorry, but you were rushed. We are gonna break it. It's how we get through it at a moderate pace. Because everyone does a normal playthrough of this game, so I gotta be the one different one. And this is as different as I can get. I'll be ready to submit my run to the next Awesome Games Done Quick.
Bounce pad!
And then I can
Bounce
free the
pad!
plebs from the
Bounce
chat.
pad! That's what Silver should be doing right now. It's like, bounce pad! Bounce pad! Bounce! That's what the water is pretty much turning into.
Oh, camera. That's a nice silver. I don't want to see his face. I want to see where I'm going. That's weird. What the heck? Okay, camera's getting really weird today. There you go. Alright. Let's do this again. This time with actual results. Okay, I got awkward launch because the ball is kind of going in 3 directions. This one's a good one.
Oh my gosh, Lester.
There. That's what I should have done the first time, but it's fine. We beat the level in a minute 30. I'll take it.
Hey, S Frank.
No, that's like a B, because like I said, this level needs a lot more than just time bonus.
That was easy.
I remember this one being kind of weird about the time bonus, because it's a maze. So they do kind of expect you to go fast here with you taking the right route. It's weird.
So, this is the past.
Past is filled with nothing but sheds.
I hope Silver is okay. He's pretty insecure when he's alone.
Plane crashes during this cutscene.
The Iblis trigger. Blue Hedgehog.
Lester.
It just... I keep on picturing the scene, too. It's like... no, it's not this one. Actually, I realized. It's one of the later ones with Silver. He's talking to Blaze, and then he's like contemplating something, and then you see a plane crash. That's the scene you're thinking of.
Yeah, it was in the same area, that's why I remember.
Yeah, it's similar. Well, I guess since we're going through here, not much else to really talk about, because we already played as Blaze a lot in the first level, so... how about that new Twitch feature where you can actually pretty much replace YouTube?
I need to find Silver fast.
More or less, actually, a better version of their upload feature they introduced like a year ago.
Well, at this rate, Twitch will just be actual competition for YouTube.
That's what I want. Just because YouTube has no competition, and it hasn't for years. And the big thing that held Twitch back from being the competition was they were mostly live streams. And while YouTube had that, that's not the only thing they did. So this is at least a good thing of competition where people upload videos here. So I know some people are going to be doing that. I mean, I've done it before for certain stream highlights, but I don't like how the comment system works on Twitch as much for just like videos on its own compared to the YouTube side. So they gotta kind of fix that up a little bit over time, which I know they will. But once that's done, then I feel like it's gonna be a one-to-one direct competition, and that'd be great. So we definitely need that. How am I standing on the spikes? That was a very low jump. Stop bouncing. Oh, that's a silver medal. Screw that. We don't want it. That was my life. Your Mind said when I was live, it showed a past video of yours from a while ago instead of a stream. That's interesting. I mean, I know that Twitch by default will show a lot of like older videos as well from past stream highlights, but it's like, okay. That's weird.
Can't complain.
I'll take as many S's as I can get. I mean, honestly, I don't think you need to do a single mission with Silver at all to be able to buy everything in the shop. Both Silver and Shadow's shop requirements are so low. Because they only have like 3 items. I think Silver's like 4 at the most. I know Shao's like only 3.
I finally found him. The Iblis trigger.
I just went ahead and bought Cuphead, Lester.
Nice. You got an Xbox, I assume, right?
Because everybody and their grandma's like, oh, I won't play Cuphead. I'm like,
You got on the Xbox, right?
Yeah.
Alright, just make sure you log into your Microsoft account on PC, and then you can also play the PC version. Because that's one of those Play Anywhere games.
Okay.
So you technically have both the PC version and Xbox. I mean, I only got on Steam just because I kind of prefer how... I've heard it ran a little better on Steam compared to the PC release in the Windows Store, which... That's weird. But I'm not surprised. Windows 10's optimization. Also, this cutscene kind of proves to me that Amy just needs glasses. This is the second headshot she confuses.
She needs more than glasses. She just needs LASIK.
Yeah, you got a point.
Because she's blind as a bat, I swear.
Every hedgehog is apparently Sonic.
Let you know how Cuphead is? Okay, I will, Allison. Lester's played Cuphead a little bit. He's actually streamed it a couple of times.
Yeah, I streamed like once. It was alright. I enjoyed it. It's just a very hard game. So it's got to be one of those... You got to be ready to sit down and take a challenge. It looks fantastic, though.
Speaking of which, I think I think I kind of screwed up on our recording for Dark Souls. I think I'm going to start over, Lester. Because I don't even...
So what do we
The
need to
reason
do?
why is because all the recordings are just going all over the place, and I don't like the way my hog. I'm gonna have to look at my hog a little bit before I start.
Yeah, it looks like you probably have to like reinstall some stuff with that to optimize it, I guess. It seems like it's having some more dropouts. That's weird.
Having a lot of issues right now.
Right, guy, can you just like tell me your real identity? Are you actually Infinite? How much you keep on going back and forth with that Phantom Ruby? I swear you're the guy behind the mask. Reveal yourself. Oh god. Oh god. Just get the medal. Oh, jeez. I don't like when the camera gets stuck on things and does like multiple 180s. About ready to vomit. I don't think there's anything new in the shop. I'm gonna check. Nah, I already got both of these. Alright, mission time. So why is this guy just randomly on the roof?
Because he can.
Pretty much. Hey, Big Planet, how you doing today? I forgot what this mission was. The airplane tournament. Oh. Rings. Okay. How am I not surprised? I mean, too bad we couldn't play this game in 20%. Then we'd be having the true Superman 64 experience. I mean, I could actually just shrink the stream window, but I'm not going to do that to you guys. I think you guys kind of like to actually watch things, not guess what you're looking at. I don't think I'm going to get the S rank, but I really don't care at this point. Actually, wait, no, go back. There's actually an interesting thing. I don't know what mission it is, but there's a specific mission with silver that loads up like so many of the silver medals for some random reason. Like you can get most of the silver medals in the town in just one silver mission for some random reason. It's weird. Okay, Silver's head went through the capsule. That's not good. There.
I paused all of the Xbox. Stop it.
Great! SonicGhost 6 was fun 70% of the time for you? Well, that's good. I mean, you enjoyed it a lot more compared to most. I mean, I enjoy parts of this game. I honestly think the story's trash, but that's kind of a given for a game like this.
That's kind of given, Lester.
I need to pull it together.
I mean, I agree with that rank. The story is just D. It's the worst, but it has a lot of like moments I really enjoy. Like I like the Sonic portions. Blaze is fun. I like playing as Shadow. Like most of the levels I can get some enjoyment out of. Even Omega, for the most part, I can enjoy because, well, unless you stop and fight everything, it's actually pretty quick too. You can just kind of fly around. You like Gracie City? Yeah, Gracie City is pretty good. It's one of my favorite levels in the game as well.
Except Sonic's portion where it says, "Tornadoes carry a car." That thing where
Carry more than just that, Sonic.
Except the part where they everything can kill you in there. That part.
Yeah. Literally everything. You sneeze in the wrong direction, you can die in that level.
Can I get a press F to pay respects to the newest update to Xenoblade Chronicles where they took out the lines "Think you can take me?" and the "Don't forget me" lines from the Ardanian soldiers. The ones that kept being spammed every 2 seconds when they were fighting them. Can I get an F in the chat, please?
I think that's actually one of the emotes for the podcast I listened to, Top Down Perspective. I think they have an F for emote.
No, seriously, like, it was funny because I saw some of the comments up there saying the game is literally unplayable now.
It's like, guys, I know that was a good Xenoblade meme, but wow.
The game. Think you can take me? That was funny how people were just like, the game is literally unplayable right now. I was like, what? I thought that was funny. Was that silver medal brown?
This is one of the town missions. You got to get the 10 bronze medals.
Oh.
This is legit. This is not fake. Don't worry, the game didn't break yet.
I completely forgot about that town mission because, you know, the last time I did all the town missions in the game, years ago.
Yeah, I mean, same here, because last time I did it was when I got the PS3 copy, so that was a couple years ago. You guys might be wondering why the heck I have the 360 copy as well if I got PS3. PS3 is just that bad. That version, it was supposed to be the better one, but they screwed it up. Big time. It loads way longer because PS3 load times are kind of bad in most games. But there's more slowdown too, which is weird. There's some weird quirks with the game that didn't exist on the Xbox version. Overall, just if you have that and you kind of want to play the game, sure, go for the PS3 version. But otherwise, you get it on the 360. This was like $10, and since I had 360, like, might as well. It doesn't hurt because I don't think I'd ever want to go back to the PS3 version. Plus, if you actually care about the DLC for this game, by that I mean Team Attack Amigo, then you kind of need this version. Only Very Hard mode was on PS3. And yeah, big plan. I haven't purchased any of the DLC, but I have seen a playthrough of Very Hard. I have seen it's a mode. It's definitely a mode. A mode where they just kind of, you know, want to put spikes everywhere. It's a little ridiculous.
Oh, so Super Meat Boy.
Yeah, but with loading times. A lot of them.
Say that, I'm playing Super Meat Boy right now.
I lost track of where all these medals are. Because I don't know even how many I got. It should be my
Oh,
final one if I
crap.
did it right. And I didn't do it right because that wasn't it. Okay. Yep, I have no idea what medal I missed. Sounds like there's one like right
am.
here. But there's not. That's probably silver. I gotta go back to the initial rooftop. This is gonna be another low rank one. Again, I have not done these in a long time. It doesn't even matter. I just kinda wanna show it. Rings are literally nothing in this game. As I collect the ring.
Rings are literally meaningless. Collects 5.
I mean, you can easily say that about Sonic Forces because they literally do nothing. The only thing I think they do is maybe make it a little bit easier for you to get some of the avatar stuff. That's about it. They can't be at 100 for some random reason on easy mode. Why?
I don't know.
Because there's no lives, and even if you do use Supersonic at that point, it's still a random cap. At that point, Supersonic won't be used for like maybe half the level. Oh my god, the entire level.
At least you got it before it became paid
That's
deals.
still stupid. Like, I don't know what PR decision that went on behind the scenes that think $2 would be good for something that's on this DLC. Of all the things, a tradition that's been a Sonic game for years. That was a real bad decision.
Yeah, that, Allison, you're right. Man, that camera likes to shake every time you go across the rooftop, Lester.
Yeah, the camera is pretty terrible when you're on rooftops. So I try to avoid the roofs if I can. I know I need to get up here now.
Ow. Me boy does
Wait,
not
this is the
like
one thing I
Subway.
missed. Like if it's up here. 'Cause I think I already did this. Yeah, it's something here. What the heck did I miss this last bronze medal? Come on, I know for a fact it's a D. I just want to find it and get it over with. Just give Silver the D. Rank.
Lester, don't. It's already bad enough that he's associated with 420 already.
I mean, he has probably had the porcupine. Porcupine.
Porky cock! Lester, stop it!
Now you're just hearing things.
I don't want to be alive anymore.
Hot-headed
Part of this
porky
thing.
cock.
Don't worry, so do I.
Lester, are you gonna say I don't like life anymore? Take my shoes.
I swear, this is where I missed the medal. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a class A idiot.
You said it, not me.
That's true. Oh, well, I don't care. Just give me the D rank. Give me my whole lot of nothing. I mean, exploration is not this game's fine suit with Silver. Anyone else, I can get through it. Silver kind of takes a bit.
I need to pull it together.
You know, as much as, you know that Nintendo Labo thing they announced a couple days ago, I thought the internet would love it because, it was releasing on 420 and it's $69.
Yeah, I mean, I've already seen the internet go kind of crazy about that. A friend of mine pointed that out to me on Twitter the other day. I was like, oh my god, I forgot it actually comes out on 420 of all days. Like, was this intentionally planned, Nintendo? Did you do this on purpose?
No!
I was holding down X. Oh well. Maybe I talked to some people in the town.
Hey, Super Spyro, how are you today?
Hey, Super Spyro. How you doing?
Play the game for the first time. It's not gonna be ever be my best experience with it.
I mean, to be fair, unless you're kind of a diehard fan of the series or a glitch lover, it's kind of gonna be a experience. Like, God, Amy!
I mean, they did say it was for kids. I frankly think the idea is really great because, you know, as a kid who grew up with Bionicles, Lincoln Logs, all that other stuff, I really like the idea. It'd be something my kids would like one day. But the thing is, though, it's just like I'm also, you know, that's something I don't play right now because I'm, you know, I'm an old person.
Oh yeah, going back to Labo, it's way too expensive for my liking because I would, nah. It's cool, but I think even as a kid, you're probably better off with Lego, only because I kind of want to see how well the cardboard is built, because cardboard's cardboard. No matter if it's supposed to be more technologically sound to work with the Switch or not, cardboard still rips. So I'm kind of curious how the build quality is going to be on that. But I don't know. I don't think it's worth as much as they're saying. I think it should definitely be worth something because it comes with a game to interact with it. Cause it's just a giant interactive toy. But
I don't like what...
I feel like maybe 50 to 60 depending on what would have been with it. 70 to 80 is like, oh my god.
The only reason why I said that is because I was getting sick and tired of hearing people just say, oh, it's $70 for cardboard. No, it's not.
I mean, you get more than just cardboard, but at the same time, that other thing you get with it, you can't use without the cardboard, so... Hey, at least it's not like Let's Tap.
It's not $70 for cardboard, $70 with cardboard and game, so...
Hey, do we all remember Let's Tap? The game actually came with a cardboard box, so you can play the game.
Wonder if cardboard... Hey, at least you know what, anybody who has one, I'm sorry if I upset, but at least it's better than that $300 Dust Collector PSVR.
I mean, I think it did better compared to the other forms of VR and PC at the time, but yeah. I mean, it hasn't gotten a price cut, but my god, has that been on sale a lot. Because no one's using it.
I think they only sold 2 million PlayStation VR so far.
I know it's the most, I think it's at the #1 or #2 most selling VR tech. But at the same time, it's not saying much when the others on the market don't sell for nearly as much. I know the Vive and the PSVR are the only two people talk about.
I'd rather have, something like cardboard collecting dust where it's only $70 rather than a $300 dust collector that I know I would never use. I'm frankly never going to buy a PSVR because, one, our place is not big enough for that. So,
well,
yeah.
To be fair, it's mainly the Vive you gotta worry about with space, because if you're using any of the other ones, you can kind of just sit on your couch and use it without a problem. Just gotta move your head. But it's still kind of a setup. Plus, you guys have a normal PS4, and what I've heard, PSVR definitely works better on a Pro, because the original PS4 had some issues with certain games on VR. I mean, I'm not sure how well they fixed it up, but I know it's gonna be pretty low resolution. And for VR, that's a big deal. You kind of want to have the highest resolution possible with VR because it's in your eyes. You kind of need to see a sharp and clear picture.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not knocking Nintendo Labo either because, like I said, I think the idea is really great for kids, but I'm also a grown person that doesn't really care for that other stuff anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not, 8 years old. I used to like that stuff when I was 8. And I wouldn't knock anybody who wants to play it. That's perfectly fine with me. If you like it, go for it. I don't care. But it's just personally, I don't see myself playing it, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah. Guys, we haven't sold all these Wii U's. What did we do with all these Wii U boxes? Nintendo Labo. Genius!
I want HD cardboard. Isn't real life HD Isn't real life HD?
But I can't count the pixels.
I can't count the pixels on my cardboard. HD cardboard.
Where's this damn 4 for little children?
Oh my god.
Seriously, where's the 4 kid?
Oh, you know what? I just now thought about that. Yeah. Didn't they say that the Wii U gamepad was based off of a prototype on a cardboard piece?
They did, and remember when the Wii U was first coming out, people sold the prototype cardboard that they just built themselves on eBay for more than the system? And people actually bought it for some reason?
I forgot about that. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're going back to our roots here, folks. Saving the environment one Wii U box at a time by Hey, they're recycling. Yeah, you're right.
This is true. We can't use these for anything else. Better make a video game peripheral. Because that makes sense.
You know one thing I am happy about with Nintendo Labo? Do you remember Project Big Robot? It became that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that in some sense that game got life in a way.
Yeah, because I noticed some canceled games kind of became a Labo game.
That was I think Miyamoto showed that off at 1E3 one year.
I mean, I kind of what happened with the Star Fox Guard pack in for Zero, because the game was shown off years ago at E3, and it was pretty much like a Five Nights at Freddy's style game before that came out, and no one's seen it for like 2 or 3 years, and then Star Fox Guard exists. And that's the game. Just kind of reskinned it. Also, we kind of failed, so let's go take a swim. Oh, couldn't even swim. Couldn't find the last kid.
No, you can't swim. Because apparently, Hedgehog's worst weakness is water.
Yeah, because you can be literally a centimeter in the water and you can drown in this game, so yeah. You can't even breathe. Out of the water. Tails can't even breathe through his little Advanced 3 butthole.
What? Excuse me?
Have you not noticed the random pixel on Advanced 3? Oh,
no?
Amy, you're still in the camera. Sweetie, could you just like move way over to the left? Yeah, there is a specific pixel in the intro sequence for Sonic Advance 3. There's this random like black dot on the back of Tails. Right in between the two tails. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Lester, what the hell?
You made his day, Lester.
That tells you I don't look at someone's butthole.
I don't either. The only reason why I noticed is because internet. It's been pointed out to me a couple times.
Oh, okay, I get you.
I mean, how are you gonna notice that on the GBA?
I got my
4K
hammer.
cardboard. Oh man, we're gonna have that Nintendo Labo Pro X.
4K.
What are acronyms? Or elitism?
Cardboard Master Race.
There you go.
Good lord, you two need help.
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
New funky mode. Lester, did you see that one thing I tweeted where it has, you know that Drake meme where he says no at the top and then he points yes at the bottom and I like show 2 items.
Yeah.
One of them says at the top he said loot boxes, no. Cardboard boxes, yes.
Yep. I remember seeing that one.
Cardboard Master
Yeah.
Race. That's
AJ, yes, you got it. We were actually talking about Tails. All you need to hear is Butthole and GBA. They piece it together. I don't blame you.
I heard butthole and GBA and I just assumed you were talking about Tails.
See? Like I said, people know about it. It's been pointing out so much.
Think that way.
It's been pointed out to me so many times on the internet. Every time I see someone play Advance 3, I hear them talk about that. So I'm like, get used to hearing it.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, I'm not too innocent because I named my Dark Soul character Hugh G. Rection.
I want a divorce.
I haven't gotten married yet.
I want a divorce.
Where are the kids?
With
Both of you guys in the game. Where are the kids?
Hey!
Okay. Let's seriously, where are the kids? I only found one. You know, I don't even feel like doing this anymore. We're gonna move on. I at least wanted to show the mission. There you go. Yes, Allison. I just seen the picture you posted. Yes, we want Nintendo Labo Wii U. Pretty much what we all want. That way, the Wii U stays alive.
Cardboard Wii U gamepad. Sell it for $900 on eBay.
Alright, now it's actually time to do a mission that actually gives us progress.
Where are the kids? Did you lose them again? That would be me.
It's like, it's that one clip from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Instead of when you're saying where are the video games, say
Where are the
kids.
games? God damn it, Lester. Keep getting the bandage, though. Keep falling.
Get up! Thank you.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of rumors about the Spyro remake. We don't know if they're actually true or not. I mean, so far, because nothing's gotten confirmed, I'm still saying I'm not going to believe it until I actually see a confirmation. It'd be nice to see, but at the same time, I don't go by rumors, because, everyone makes rumors.
Allison, I saw something on Twitter the other day about that. It was just like people scalping Nintendo console. Nintendo. We didn't realize there was this demand was so high. We'll be better about that. Scalping plastic figurines. We really didn't know that there was so much demand for these things. We'll try to do better than that. Scalping cereal. Okay, what the fuck? Scalping cardboards. H.
Yeah, I seen that too. It's like that's gonna be accurate in like another couple months. Speaking of which, did you hear apparently Sony filed, I think, a trademark or patent or something to actually make their own Amiibo-style figures now for some of their games?
Yeah, we just were talking about that before with this stream. They actually have, like, the prototypes already. There's going to be a figure of Sackboy, Hihachi from Tekken 7, the Hunter from Bloodborne, Parappa the Rapper. It's
you know
just
what's
like,
the worst
oh my
part?
God.
I always seen Parappa the Rapper and the Bloodborne guy, and both of them said GameStop exclusive. Like, son of a... I thought we learned something here.
You're
But no, we
kidding.
didn't.
I think, in my honest opinion,
I
I honestly think Sony's way too late in this.
They are.
Because
No one cares about
even
Amiibos anymore.
Nintendo's starting to wind down with Amiibos, because the only Amiibo that I saw that's actually coming out in the next couple of months is the Detective Pikachu Amiibo and the Shovel Knight 3-pack. That's it.
Yeah.
There's
One of them is
nothing-
in-house. The other one is just because Yacht Club wants to do it.
Yeah, it's just like, I think even Nintendo's starting to slow down on Amiibos.
Yeah, because no one really cares about them as much as they used to. That's why. The big thing about the Amiibo compared to years ago was people really got interested in the things because they were rare. And now that they're not rare anymore, people don't care as much, which is why you can find the Animal Crossing ones in stores for like $2.
And that makes Amber sad, because she likes the Animal Crossing Amiibos.
I'm waiting to see if like an Isabelle goes on sale at that point, because I'm just going to grab it to unlock the one thing in Mario Kart 8. Because I can't find a villager. Why not get an Isabelle? Does the same thing.
might as well, yeah.
Still waiting for Corey in the House Amiibo.
Corey in
Best
the
anime.
You watch the Go Diego Go Johnny versus
I love the GIF that was made out of that. Have you seen it?
Fox. I'm not
Just-
slapping my ass, you sick fucks.
I think my favorite thing from that review is more or less when he got to the Danger High Voltage screen and just throws his copy of the game halfway across the room.
As soon as I find Sonic, I'll help you find who you're looking for, Silver.
This is when I look at my wall of Amiibos and almost cry. Yeah, you're telling me, Allison. I'm looking at my my like big like turnabout that has all my figures on it. I'm just like,
It's so great here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's like I think Amiibo's time is almost up at this point.
Yeah.
At least
Speaking
I
of which,
think it is.
that Detective
I could be
Pikachu
wrong.
Amiibo. One, the Detective Pikachu Amiibo is literally $10 less than the game, so that's insane. And two, holy crap, that thing is huge. It's literally the size of the new 3DS. It's big.
I
You can
think
kill a
it's
man
funny
with Detective Pikachu.
that you can.
And then Detective Pikachu will be there to solve the mystery that he made.
Detective Pikachu, voiced by Danny DeVito.
We all wished. We never got it. We never will.
What was
You know,
that
I
John said in
didn't-
his video about
Huh?
Danny.
Oh, Almost had
That
it.
quote that John Tron did in the Hercules video.
Oh, I'll get my sword for you, Daddy. Get my sword for you. Why is the amiibo huge?
Because Nintendo likes big amiibo, apparently. I don't know, it's random.
I don't know, why is Yarn Yoshi huge?
Well, that one made sense because it's kind of a glorified toy. But Nintendo Pikachu, not so much.
Because apparently it has a map of the place you're gonna be playing the game in on the base. That's why I think.
I guess I just really want to make sure that map is readable. Yeah, I've been playing. I know about the skipping water thing. I was doing that earlier.
You're playing this level. Oh my goodness.
Don't worry, we're gonna get the ball puzzle like one attempt.
I hate you so much.
Maybe
I
two.
Did that all by I did that all. I did that the legit way on our playthrough, and everybody hated me for that.
Well, you did speed it up, so at least it was that.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm actually gonna let all these balls do whatever they feel like for a bit. Just because of the timer thing. Some of them want to just roll in the hole, if I'm lucky.
Yeah, I think, honestly, that the amiibo thing is starting to slow down because, I mean, they didn't announce any amiibo whatsoever in, like, the last couple of tracks at all.
Nah, because like I said, at this point, people kind of just stopped. The big thing that pushed for a lot of amiibo when they were popular was the rarity. Because if people see it rare, they're going to try to hunt it down right away. That's how it goes.
Well, why are people scalping cereal? I don't understand.
The same reasons. Dude, I still can't believe that was one of the prizes at this year Awesome Game Done Quick. Like, how low do we gotta go in the food chain to have cereal as a donation incentive?
You wanted after that.
Spike, you monster. Spit it out. It's for the kids.
That's worth thousands on eBay, you fuck! A monster. I just dropped my. I remember that one clip from the Detective Pikachu game. Pikachu's trying to pick up something in front of a woman. And says, I just dropped my massive condom for my monster dog.
Well, what the hell?
I was like, what the
This
heck
is went
is wrong?
somewhere different.
Maybe a switch somewhere.
I was like, what the heck is wrong with you guys? Seriously? Oh my god.
I'm scared now.
Same here, because I don't know the context. I don't think I want to know.
I don't want the game now. That's gonna be it.
I'm fine with it.
No, you're not. You step away from the computer right now.
Leave this
I'm
one to me.
crying.
I feel it. Sonic was here.
Ah, my stalker syndrome's kicking in. I feel Sonic here. I mean, the only thing that makes sense is, I guess, the women's intuition thing, but that's, like, never explained.
I forgot. In the Detective Pikachu game, hey, there was an accident with an A-palm. It looks like there's a blood spill all over his tail. Like his tail's all bloody, but it was actually he just dropped ketchup. That's all it was.
Oh, my Christ.
That's funny. This is here.
Yeah, you guys can live. I'm just gonna leave. Oh man, you know we made it big when you're on Know Your Meme.
No, you're mean. Also, Amy sucks at double jumping, even though she has it.
That's still better than the double jumping forces.
Yeah,
That thing's barely a jump.
I tried.
Thank you.
What the fuck? Yes, yes, Allison. That's what my reaction was to when I saw that on my Twitter feed. I was like, really, guys?
I mean, it's better than what I've been seeing. Politics. Politics everywhere. Because government's stupid.
Give me a break. I turned off Twitter for that.
Yeah, pretty much same here. I was like, oh, good, you're retweeting that, and mute.
Start by getting rid of them.
Okay, I gotta kill you guys, huh? And I got a box.
Oh my god, Lester, that's
I don't have a box, never
Don't need
mind.
to go that far.
Better use my Nintendo Labo. Oh, damn it, it broke. See, I told you. $70 for cardboard? Look what happens.
Corey's just like, lewd. Come on. Ow!
Just gonna use this thing. This won't break on me. Well, easily. Almost looked like I went through for a second. I was gonna try to get through the door from the top,
You just do a side off.
but the camera's super weird here. I'm just gonna kill you. Yeah, I cannot do without the box. But my rings can go through.
I don't think your bullet went through that wall there.
I thought it would, because it was clear.
You see, my Nintendo Labo wasn't destroyed for $80. I could have went through that wall.
I hate you so much, Lester.
See, that's gonna be my one big concern. Is like, I won't mind the price tag if it actually doesn't break immediately, but it's cardboard. Just have to wait and see.
You know why most of that cost is? It's because of the game, Lester.
Pretty much. Like, I believe
It's
the
not
game
the
is gonna be either
cardboard.
40 to 50.
I
And
bet
then when you
can
throw the
find
cardboard in
repla-
there, it's gonna be a little
I
more.
bet you they're gonna sell replacement kits for like $5. I bet
Probably.
you.
Oh. Can I buy one of those replacement kits right now? My Labo broke again.
Can you stop breaking it, you child? I swear.
Yeah, and that's the whole point.
I'll be right back, Lester.
Alright. No! My Labo got wet. That will be a common concern. I already know that's gonna happen. How you described that one, it just sounds weird. Mommy, my Labo got wet. You what?
Well, I guess that's done.
Hands are too sweaty. Alright, here we go. Gonna give this one good attempt. And attempt already failed. See, that's how easy it is to fail the ball. I mean, if you take it slow, you're kind of guaranteed to control the ball better, but that's not saying much. The ball's still pretty erotic. Also, note, I hit this once and it's down to 7. So where does the second hit come from? Yep, there it goes. So see, this is why no one likes the ball puzzle. So we're gonna cheat, because I kind of like to play more than just one level. Put those down to here. I think this clip, like, almost everyone knows about, just because of how bad the ball puzzle is. I mean, it's finicky as all heck because of the same reasons as last time. Door kind of fights you. Okay, that's like way too much junk. We'll make it work. Especially when I can go sideways. you know, physics. Havoc is great.
Aren't they though? They're amazing.
I mean, just ask any game that has it like this. The Force Unleashed.
But
Now just keep it going, The Force Unleashed. I love those rad dolls.
But you're playing the best Sonic game, didn't you know?
I thought that was Boom. Said no one.
Poor Boom. Never stood a chance.
The only thing good about that's the show.
That's sad.
Wonder when season 3 is gonna be. Haven't heard anything about it yet. Kinda need something to fill the super void when that's gone. I mean, I'll have the dub, but still. I'll be sad.
Sadness.
There's Lily in the door. Yeah, I'm glitching, because who wants to be here for the ball puzzle? Not you.
Also, I forgot to mention. Hello, bye, everyone. Hello, I came back.
Stop grabbing the pot.
Anybody who follows me on Twitter after that crap I posted yesterday, I'm sorry for the misinformation. Dragon Ball Z Fighters does not have loot crates. It was actually a wrong thing. It actually is in-game loot crates, so that's a different thing.
Yeah,
Because
completely
don't
different.
pay like that. So I was wrong about that. So anybody who saw my tweet and thought, hey, Dragon Ball Fighter Z is gonna have loot crates, no, it doesn't. It's just in-game currency stuff.
They
And
were
I'm
finally
sorry.
through.
I just
Very
wanted-
awkward camera.
I just wanted to correct that so misinformation doesn't spread, because, you know, I'm a dummy for believing anything on the new NeoGAF, honestly.
Yeah, when I heard that site, it was just kind of filled with a lot of trolling posts.
Yeah, this is like, yeah. So you finally went through?
Yeah,
got an A rank?
we were like halfway through the the ball puzzle, and then it whipped down the drain. So, yeah, kind of speeding things up.
Yeah.
What?
I can't believe we haven't located Sonic yet. Gee, I wonder where he went.
D-Dog's like, no, I'm tired of your crap.
Dog is best dog.
D-Dog's best dog.
I've been looking
Iblis trigger. Oh, you mean like, you know,
the Iblis trigger.
that's what I call my gun, the Iblis trigger.
Your
Yeah.
actions will condemn us all. Who are you? My name is Silver. For the future of the world, I will destroy.
By the way, this is such a joke as Silver. This boss fight is such a joke as. It's just like I get to play as the it's no use
Doesn't look
guy.
like you're here to talk.
Don't worry, we're gonna actually grab Sonic and launch him. Because that's the one thing you're not allowed to do, but we're gonna do it because that's the whole reason why you ever want to play as Silver. Is to actually grab the Hedgehog and throw him. And it's kind of weird. I'm gonna grab a ring first to be safe. So I'm gonna first do some damage.
Oh my god, I just saw that Twitter, man. You gotta force me to version. They cut out some stuff. I heard that too. I also heard that there's some bosses that aren't in the HD version, in that version too. So that's one reason why.
It's no use. Take this.
I
Told you
heard
to
that
actually grab it.
There's some bosses in the game that aren't in the HD version of that game. So I'm gonna try it, and also I have to thank my friend Ethan for getting that for me because he wanted to see me do a bonus episode of that version. So
Here I come. No.
Can we grab him when he's dead?
you can throw him.
Yeah. I told you.
Like, yep. Yes, I can.
Also, I glitched Silver out apparently a bit because he's not getting out of his psycho state. He's kind of stuck. He'll be constantly glowing.
Looks like I'm
Ultra
on a roll.
Instant Silver?
Ultra Instinct.
Oh, sorry, is that Royal
Also-
Blue? Or Royal Silver in this case?
Did you hear about Dragon Ball Z possibly ending?
We were just talking about that. Yeah, Super is taking, from what they're saying so far, hiatus. We don't know for sure because not much detail. because it's gonna have another anime take the time slot. One's been running for like 50 years. I mean, I kind of want to see at least something else happen after the Tournament of Power, only just because it kind of lasted a little too long in runtime. So it would have been nice to break it up with like maybe something small before it ended, but I mean, they have the movie coming out at the end of the year, so I'm happy where it went. And it kind of does need a break after a tournament arc like lasting for like over a year for them. It kind of takes it out of the writers.
Just a bit.
Just a bit.
Amy? Get out of my way, Amy. This is my mission.
Absolutely not.
Oh my gosh, I finally beat the level and got the bandage. Oh my god. Look how many Meat Boys I had.
I appreciate
That's how many tens I paid.
Leave it to me.
That's crazy.
Exactly, Big Plan. This is also instant, as in, you know, the knockoff, because Silver won't even be close. If that was Instinct, I swear his eyes would be silver as well.
Were you planning to
must have webcam if you waggling the Wiimote. Yes.
responsible for
Because-
destroying my world.
Because motion control. If I ever play Skyward Sword and stream it, I might
In the
have
near
to do that
future,
too.
his actions will cause the devastation of my world. So I must.
No.
Have fun with that, by the way.
I know.
Even if that was true, if I had to choose between the world and Sonic, I would choose Sonic.
Crazy bitch.
Lester.
Seriously. If I had to choose between the world and Sonic, you know, either the world ends and we all die, or my love interest. Screw the world. I have a hedgehog. You know, the world ends, he also dies too.
Thing is, though, it wasn't his fault the world ended. He's not
Also,
the
Matt, this was the cutscene you were thinking of earlier.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the cutscene after this where he's talking to Blaze.
So this is where you are. I've been looking for you. What's wrong?
Well, Blaze,
What is that?
to kill someone
Wolf.
to save the
Wolfie?
world.
Or coyotes.
He's going flying on a balloon. Whee!
The dog tackled them and knocked them
You're
out.
so naive. Whether it's right or wrong, I can't really say. But what I do know is, if we don't take this chance, the future will remain.
Here comes
exactly
airplane
as it
crashing
is.
in the cutscene.
Yeah, if you watch the FTCR Let's Play, at this point,
Yeah, please.
Smoothies just kind
That's
of
my favorite
crashes
Let's Play
an airplane here.
Since
That's
Jack
my
was
favorite
born
Let's
back,
Play this game. Like,
he
you know,
made a face.
he did a good. Smoovies did such a good job editing that playthrough.
Yeah, really. It comes out of left field, and those are some of my favorite things.
Oh my god, really, Rain Cloud?
What the hell started that meme anyways? Like, why all of a sudden, like, a year plus later, the character apparently is popular?
Let me explain this meme because Amber asked the same thing today. Have you ever heard of a game called VR Chat?
Yeah, I know exactly about it. I've seen the clips, so I know he originated from that.
You can be a weird form of Knuckles. They call it the Ugandan Knuckles.
Yeah.
And they just attach the phrase, say, you know the way.
But the weird thing is, besides that, obviously, actually coming from the VR chat, that Knuckles has been a thing for like over a year. There's been
I
like a
know.
YouTube series, and like, guys, no one ever pays attention to that. Those videos I thought were actually pretty funny. 'Cause I've seen some, and they're actually pretty good. Like, no one ever remembers that.
By the way, I just installed the update to Xenoblade. R.I.P. or think you can take me.
So I think at this point, I might have said before I'm doing the missions, I kind of want to show like a secret mission Shadows, but I think just to get the pace moving, I'm not going to do them with these characters at this point. Kind of want to go. So I kind of want to show this. I bought the shock bracelet. You're supposed to use destroy those 4 switches, open this up. You can skip the shock bracelet altogether just by doing this. Literally just get 2 boxes and jump over a laser gate.
Because this game is well polished, remember?
And the thing is, you want to skip the shock bracelet if you want to go faster with a teleport dash later. At the same time, you really want to have this for combat, so it's a double-edged sword. I'm just gonna get the shock bracelet just because that make things easier. Knuckles feature starring Knuckles and Knuckles. Oh, did you hear? Apparently, I don't know why it took this many years, but apparently now some Call of Johnny's actually getting quoted for starting the and Knuckles memes because of his Sonic 3 CD and Knuckles and Knuckles joke review he did in like 2010. Him and Ryan are finally getting credited for that for some random reason. It kind of took a while. Also, that laser gate was all the enemies right there. So many enemies.
And Knuckles featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series with new funky mode.
But you have to have breakdancing Eggman!
What is a laser gate? It's not. There's no wall behind it. You just walk through it.
Also, the camera here is like super awkward too, so
I
I'm
know.
trying to be
I
careful.
hate this camera so much.
Oh
Why
my
do they
god,
say-
my game really slowed down that turn. Wow. You've probably seen that going through this Discord.
Yeah. You're done? You're done? I'll have to do a probably a bonus episode of that Star Wars Force Unleashed with Wii version. I have to actually sit down and play the Wii version of it.
Yeah,
I
because
wanna
it's
see what-
not as long as the HD one, but that's the one I played years ago, and it takes a bit.
Well, I heard that there was different bosses in that version.
I think there were, yeah. I don't remember all the bosses, but I do remember when I seen the HD version later. It's like, yeah, that's new. I don't remember seeing that when I played it on Wii.
Speaking of funky, anyone heard funky gameplay for Dome?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know, the
pretty
other
much.
Wii U port.
Funky Kong, you mean AKA easy mode, can't die on Spikes mode.
I mean, to be fair, that's going to be the mode everyone uses for a speedrun now. I can already see the Tropical Freeze community going ape. I just realized the pun as soon as it came out my mouth.
Going ape shit. You meant to say that, you little punter.
I realized it the second it came out. I was like, no.
You're just as bad as me. You just admit it.
Don't admit it, Lester.
You're just
Don't
as
admit
bad
it.
as me. You're standing on top of the laser gate. What the heck, Lester?
You watching the Twitch version of the direct feed I'm giving you? That was
I'm
like 10
watching
seconds
the-
ago.
I know. I'm watching the Twitch version. I'm sorry.
No, that's alright. I'm just saying, if you want like the live feed, you at least have it.
You tried to stop yourself from punching, but you couldn't help it.
It just happens. It's
So
like,
it's not.
it's
gonna
like a
be
bad
good.
poison.
No,
It spreads.
Rain Cloud. If you never played Tropical Freeze, get that version. That's probably going to be the best version.
Yeah,
of
it's
Donkey
good.
Kong.
I really enjoyed Tropical Freeze when I played it. When I got my
Tropical
Wii
Freeze
U.
is amazing.
I'm just like, I'm sad. It's like, God, is there gonna be like anything left for the Wii U that people actually could talk about? 'Cause the only games I can really think about is like Pikmin and 3D World, and I'm like the minority, but Star Fox Zero.
Yeah, well, you're not the minority. I think that too. I don't think Star Fox Zero says.
I know most people say it's like, but I personally enjoy it a
know.
lot. I know you do as well.
I know. Both you and me are what do they call them? Just.
I
what
wouldn't
is
say apologetics for the game, but at the same time, we're kind of people who just can actually enjoy for what it is.
Yeah.
Because the biggest hurdle is still the motion control, which I was actually trying to play a little bit of that earlier and record some footage for the league, but the problem was, oh my god, every time I like nudged barely to the left or right, my motion control was swinging way to the left or way to the right. So yeah, don't play that game in a desk chair. It's almost impossible.
No, is the funky stuff downloadable? No.
No.
The funky stuff is literally just in the Switch port. They're not gonna. I'm pretty sure they're not
Yeah,
gonna put.
they're not updating it. It's pretty much how it was like when Donkey Kong Country Returns came out in the 3DS, where like the extra
You know,
levels were only 3DS. They're gonna do the same thing
probably
with that for Funky.
The best comparison is when they ported Pokken Tournament and they had Decidueye as a character, and all the arcade characters they added in the arcade version, and the DX version and the Switch version, that wasn't in the Wii U version at all. So
Yeah.
okay, I understand the argument. I'm starting to get to this point because honestly, I'm starting to get a little aggravated. I shouldn't say aggravated. I mean, I don't care. It's people's opinions, but when people are just saying, you know, they're making bad decisions by porting all these Wii U games to the Switch, I'm just like saying, it's like, what's stopping you from not buying it?
I mean, it's not a bad decision. It's just we're kind of tired of it because if you were a Wii U adopter, like a lot of people kind of were, it kind of feels like a slap in the face.
Alright, well, I'll put it this way, Lester. You may have been a Wii U adopter, but how many other people haven't?
Oh yeah, no, I agree with that one.
It's just like, it's like the game in that sense isn't really geared towards you because Nintendo knows, hey, you guys already bought this game, you guys have probably already enjoyed this game, you don't need to buy it a second time. They're just in case you, all these...
But please do, Funky!
You really want an easy mode to Donkey Kong? Well, yeah, something.
I was gonna say, that game is hard, so I know some people would appreciate it. I mean, that's like toning it down a little too much, but at the same time, I know people still appreciate it. Now I'm just gonna reset because I don't like the missile structure. Have you heard of Doki Doki Literature? Yeah, I've actually heard about it a decent amount.
I heard about
on the podcast
too.
I listened to. One of the guys on there, Paul, talked about it a decent amount.
All I know is my boy Etiquette got spooked by it, so...
You got spooked by a dating sim?
It's more than a dating sim, Lester.
I know, but I just think of that, like, hindsight, like... I'm scared of I'm scared of these girls.
If you want to go play it, it's free.
That's true. No, I know it's way more than just a dating sim. I just think out context, like, you think about it, I was like, huh?
No, seriously, there's
because I don't know all about the game, and I like kind of kept it spoiler free because I've heard there's a lot of like interesting stuff about it.
Some people, the game is, yeah, it's just I'm not gonna spoil it because I haven't even played it or watched any Let's Plays of it. But from what I gather, there's a part where people are just flat out spooked by it. I'm just like, well, didn't expect that.
I mean, I personally have no interest in it, so I'm not gonna play it. I've heard it's actually pretty good for a free-to-play game.
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah.
I'm just making the joke about it, like out of context when you think about it. Like, well, wait a minute.
You got spooked by a dating sim? I mean, yeah, I guess so. Anything can be scary. I mean, I'm sure some people got spooked by a pizzeria simulator.
What happened to my camera, by the way? It's not gonna lock on this boss anymore. The missiles don't know what to do! There they go.
Big news! SonicGhost is scared of dating sim girls. Oh my god. But back to the Switch ports, I mean, like, yeah, I wish... I'm at the point where I think it's getting a little ridiculous where they're porting a lot of their Switch games, but in the same sense, it's just like, I've come to the realization, it's like, you don't have to buy it if you've already got, like, 3 versions of that game already.
Pretty much.
Like Hyrule Warriors, for instance, they've already got 2 versions of that game.
I mean, it was unnecessary. I'm kind of glad it exists just because that's kind of what we needed from the beginning compared to that 3DS version. Because that 3DS version was garbage. It was literal garbage, especially if you didn't have a new 3DS. If you had an original 3DS, it didn't even play. Like, it was 10 frames a second.
At least you get to play the Wind Waker content in HD, actually.
True.
You're just gonna sit there and let that thing explode on you?
Yeah. I did not care. Welcome back, Big Planet.
I mean, I'm gonna get it the game because I like the game, and it'd be nice because, honestly, I'm at the point now where I like the Switch a lot because I get to play a lot of my favorite games anywhere I go. Like, what really opened my eyes to it is the big long car ride I had going over to Kentucky that on one trip. We had 11 hours, and I got to play the Switch the whole entire time. I was like, this is actually kind of a good. I think I see why people like this console.
Yeah, it's helpful. Like for reference sake, I did like a 3-hour car drive once, and I had like my Switch with me and my gaming laptop, and I played a little bit of ukulele on the trip, and that lasted like 40 minutes. It was very cumbersome, very hot, but the Switch I was able to play the entire car ride, and it was very comfortable. Yeah. So it's like when you compare it to other ways of portable gaming, it's pretty easy to get into when you still have a pretty powerful machine.
I want to get the Hyrule Warriors Switch too, because we can play multiplayer a lot easier on it.
Yeah, it's split screen now, and I think it has a better frame rate because of it.
That's another reason why I want to get it too, is because I know it's Amber's favorite Wii U game, so that's another reason why I want to get it again, because Hyrule Warriors is great. If you haven't played Hyrule Warriors, I mean,
honestly, I think the reason why they also did that is probably because Fire Emblem Warriors did not sell as well as they were hoping. So they're realizing we might as well just port this because that's so way better.
I don't know. I don't know how well I got Fire Emblem Warriors.
I heard it did not do as good as they expected. Like they were thinking it was going to sell more units than it did. Because honestly, a lot of the Fire Emblem fan base didn't really care too much about it when it was first coming out. And it's because of the character roster. A lot of them weren't really too big of a fan of, which I can understand.
I can understand that too, but I think, honestly, this is just me. And this is coming from a diehard Fire Emblem fan that played every game of the series that came out in America, when they came out in America. This is a diehard Fire Emblem fans.
Wait,
I honestly think a lot of those Fire Emblem fans need to, pardon my French, grow the fuck up.
You played Fates?
Jesus Christ.
Like all of Fates?
No, I'm serious. It's just like...
No, I'm serious about that. You played all of Fates?
I haven't played all of it. I played majority of it.
Oh, I was going to say, because I know that's the one a lot of Fire Emblem fans said it was hard to get through, only because it was very long.
Well, you have to play it 3 times.
Exactly.
If you want...
There's like 6 chapters that was pretty much the same between all 3 of the games, technically.
So, what does this guy look like? Have you already
I just...
with him?
Honestly, a lot of people are complaining about how it's just like, well, they're babying the series. Yeah, they're babying the series in a sense because they want more people to play it. What's wrong with letting more people play it? This is what I have an issue with, is the I understand the get good nature, but in the same sense, I think sometimes you let the get good nature get to your head. It's just like, if they add like a mode like easy mode, it's not the end of the world. Just don't play the dang mode. Okay?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's one thing I have. This is one thing the Fire Emblem fan base is very... If you want to talk about the Sonic fan base being toxic, go see the Fire Emblem fan base. They're pretty toxic too.
Yeah, I've heard they're pretty aggressive as well, and that's hard. I mean, a lot of fan bases I notice get like that anymore, which is real annoying.
I'll give you a prime example of what happened today. People are literally harassing the people who are making Fire Emblem Heroes, or the people behind Fire Emblem Heroes right now, because there's no new content coming out right now. And it's just like, guys, they just had a bunch of content come out for the Christmas season.
It's a mobile game.
It's a freaking mobile game.
Expect they gotta have to resource things around better when they don't get paid for it all the time.
I know. This is what I'm talking about. The Fire Emblem fan base is just ridiculous, and I think a lot of the times, yeah, you might not have liked Fates. Yeah, you might not have liked Awakening, but a lot of people in the fan base have. I mean, you know what? A lot of those people that bought those games actually like them. And you know what? The people who make up most of the Fire Emblem fan base aren't the core Fire Emblem fans that were with the series since the beginning. Because you know what? Fire Emblem has always been a niche game series when it first came out.
I mean, honestly, it changed up a lot with Awakening as well, because it made it more accessible for a reason. So since then, there's been more Fire Emblem fans that didn't come from the originals anyways. They only really play it because of it being easier.
Fire Emblem Awakening, if it didn't do well, they were going to can the series. They were just going to flat out just shelve it and say, okay, we're not making it anymore.
Yeah.
People tend to forget that most of the fan base of Fire Emblem anymore aren't just, the hardcore fans that play on Lunatic Plus or play on classic mode, yada yada yada. a lot of the fan base are, you know, casuals nowadays.
It's been 5 minutes.
What?
Why'd you even bother to leave?
Oh, we're talking about Princess Elise getting kidnapped again.
Yeah, it's been 5 minutes. New record? No, she's been kidnapped in like a minute.
But it's just that's one thing that's been bothering me about that. It's like Fire Emblem Warriors. You know, they chose those two. They chose Shadow Dragon, Fates, and Awakening to kind of be represented in that game. In the same, like, kind of same sense, Hyrule Warriors chose Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword in their game.
Tell me.
Base game. I'm talking about base game. I'm
Yeah,
talking about
they focus mainly on a set number of games originally.
They focused on three major factors in that, and you know what? They were the games that most people, most fan bases identify with, and people saying, "Well, I didn't like that." Well, you may not have liked that, but guess what? Fire Emblem Fates and Fire Emblem Awakening were the top-selling Fire Emblem games in the whole entire series. What do you think Nintendo thinks when they see numbers like that?
Pretty much. They go with what sells, which makes sense.
That's what I'm talking about.
But going back, yeah, I agree with you, Allison. Fan bases are just very toxic and ruin it for others. Honestly, the biggest thing I've been really bugged with anymore is the fan base more or less of Nintendo as a whole, because I've been having a lot of people as of late just kind of be, like, just kind of passing off a lot of stuff the Switch is doing, saying, like, it's perfect and, like, they're doing everything right, when some of the stuff they're doing is similar to what Microsoft and Sony's doing, and nobody is batting an eye. That's biased. Okay. That is biased. Like, the biggest thing is the ports. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's fine that they port all these games. It's perfectly fine, because we can play them portable. It's great. Meanwhile, it comes out on the PS4, Xbox One. Man, this is a terrible decision. Stop with the ports. You know, it's biased. That's very biased.
I've been kind of saying the same thing. Okay, when people talk about that, I just said, well, Nintendo's doing it because Sony and Microsoft are doing it. I was just like, well, it's practically our fault that we let it get to this anyways. You know what I mean? It's just like, Nintendo's only doing stuff that is a business, in a business sense, is what, you know, is being successful, and that's ports. So
pretty much.
That's how I see it. Is like, I agree with you. But at the same time, I've come to the point now where I'm just like, all right, this is just a common practice, and I have to get used to it, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it pretty much is. It's annoying, but at the same time, it's something I've seen a lot.
Yeah, the Wii U didn't sell well. Didn't help it. The reason why they're
well, it was the worst selling home console Nintendo's ever released. So yeah, it definitely did not help.
Good lord, it only had 14 million install base, and that's really terrible.
For Nintendo, that's very low.
Yeah, I mean, but in the same sense, what I've been telling a lot of people is, like, if you have the game already and you're upset about this, you don't have to buy it again. No one's making you. No one's putting their hand down your wallet to get the wallet out, to pull the money out, and say, "Hey, this is mine now."
Lies. My hands won't stop.
As I say that, as I'm getting Bayonetta 1 and 2 port.
I mean, I'm getting that because I would love to have that one go.
That's true. You're a hypocrite. I'm just.
No, the more reason why is because I would like to actually see the amiibo support finally get realized.
Yeah, Allison, I just realized that, you know, it could have gone a lot worse the way I said it, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna apologize for that. Alrighty. Lester, what are you doing out? Oh, you're going, welcome to the void!
You know, I failed the clip and then just walked right into the wall. Perfect. Or if you're having flashbacks to PTSD, don't worry, we're gonna break it. Won't be as bad. I mean, I don't think anyone remembers being inside of a building like this in 06. If you do, I guess you're doing things right. I really don't feel like doing that town mission.
look at that guard. He's just sitting there. He's just like,
There's
"Oh
a
my
town
God."
mission where you have to sneak past all the guards, aka just walk straight and you win. Or you can just fly around it. You know, if I didn't fail it the first time, that would have actually been faster because of the loading.
I'm not going to let the image trigger
This
get
is away.
away.
my speed, my 80% speed run of Sonic 06.
Put a bird to sleep.
You put a bird to sleep?
Did.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it just went away.
No, I put it in my pocket.
You put it in fucking. Oh my god.
How morbid. Here you putting birds in your pocket.
I
What's wrong
put a
with you?
sleeping bird in my pocket.
Don't blame me. I'm just playing the game as it wants me to.
Amy's Escort, 0 stars on Yelp. Damn. What a Yelp.
Clip through the level. Allison, that happens a lot.
Yep.
Clipping through the levels. I mean, look at this guy. He just clipped it through a level to get to this level.
And we're clipping through the level just to leave. We're getting a move on.
He really did clip through it.
I can't grab lasers with my psychokinesis.
Oh my gosh, Lester. You, sir, are a nut.
You're just now figuring this out.
I know. How many years have I known this guy? Like 7? 10?
Too many.
Sega
We
doesn't
can't count anymore.
Sega doesn't believe in collision detection.
That's true. I mean, look at Rise of Lyric.
Bounce pad.
Also competent rating.
I can't attack enemies I can't see. I'll have to wait.
I can't tag enemies I can't see. Might as well not attack them. Because there's literally a spring right there, Silver. This is the point where Silver actually becomes a lot more playable. Because you actually— oh my!
What the heck, Lester?
I've never seen him do that before. I have to go now. My clips need me. Where did he go?
Oh my gosh.
Easy.
Gotta go fast.
I'm sorry, the better games are that away.
You put the bird in your pocket again.
I had to.
Oh man, I hope someone clips that. Otherwise I'm going back clipping that later.
Right. What? You know, you got mad at me.
Taco
No,
Tuesday
I-
got the best of him. He had to really go.
Taco Tuesday got the best of him.
Turn. You had to.
Bubsy, he ain't.
You again. This time there will be no more interruptions.
Yeah, I swear, Bubsy said that so many times in Woolly Strikes Back, I swear the game is sponsored by Taco Bell.
I love how Silver says there will be no more interruptions, and yet there was an interruption in the cutscene.
Yeah, pretty much.
Didn't go the way you planned, eh, Silver?
Elise.
Gosh, how many times is he just...
It's time to end this.
At least gets captured more than a freaking Pokemon at this rate.
She gets catched more than Peach. That's saying something.
Nephilis. Why are you getting in my way?
Yeah, at least Peach only gets captured once per game.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
No, I don't think anybody's gonna laugh at you for playing it the first time.
No, not really.
Now,
A lot of people play this
played-
game to really make fun of it. So people don't laugh at you playing it at that point. They just kind of laugh at how bad the game's held together.
Super Spider, honestly, I play this game for guilty pleasure.
Pretty much.
Don't worry, don't you worry about playing this game just to play it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, Big Planet, we're about ready to come up to one of the best cutscenes in the game.
Falco kick. I think I put that in our playthrough.
Yeah. Wait, what? Shadow, you attacked me, and then he says no like I hit him. That's
No.
random.
Putting the sleeping donkeys on parachutes.
I didn't know like Silver like donkeys too.
Apparently, Big Boss does. He keeps parachuting them away. Are you trying to grab him?
I already did. Trying to grab him again.
Well, does that take like his whole life bar or something?
No, it's the same thing as hitting him normally.
Okay.
But you can kind of hold him there infinitely. Doesn't do much though. You can also grab him through a tree, and it's hilarious.
Sonic 06 cutscenes, but every time they say Iblis Trigger, it's the B-movie script reading. And every time they say the word B in the B-movie script reading, it's the Nutshack theme.
Every time it plays, I cry a little inside.
He's still getting
Denied. Okay, Xbox button. We're not trying to do frame perfect. We're not trying to frame buffer this. I mean, that's actually something you kind of need this version. If you're gonna frame buffer stuff, then you kind of need the Xbox version.
Thank you, Corey, for doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be looking back at that later. I don't get why I can't throw him all of a sudden, but whatever.
Sonic 06, but every time there's a loading screen, the Seinfeld theme plays. Every time there's a loading screen. I wonder how many loading... Did someone ever count how many loading screens there are total in a game?
Oh, well, apparently the FTCR playthrough made like over an hour. Like, what was it, an hour and a half video?
Oh yeah, that's right, there was an episode of just loading screens. I completely forgot about that.
And that was, I believe, on the PS3. Which means you're there for the longest time.
I remember because Johnny was telling him, he says, "Are you freaking kidding me?"
I think he legit got up and got a cup of coffee, and like the one loading screen didn't go away. PS3 loading's so bad.
Loading screens in general in this game are so bad.
Here we
And
go.
by the way, here's the best cutscene in the game.
Chaos control.
Whoop-pack!
So satisfying. Be even better when we actually get to play a Shadow.
I think Shadow's the main protagonist in this game. It says Sonic.
He does more in the story. Sonic
Yeah.
just is pretty much Mario when it comes to plot and points. Save the princess, beat up things. Shadow actually has the most story in his gameplay. It's ridiculous.
Can't lose. Not when I'm so close.
If he screamed a little longer, he would have jumped to Super Saiyan 3.
Oop, sorry, I let it slip.
This is to go even further beyond.
Chaos control. I won't let anyone.
Actually, I think that was even a joke they did in Super when they were Goku was fighting for a bit. He randomly turned Super Saiyan 3. He's like, "Oops, sorry, that slipped." Wasn't supposed to use that just yet. It's like the only time he ever used it in that tournament. One of the only times you see him use it, period, in the series. I mean, but might be using it. I don't think it's this episode, but I think it's the next episode in the dub where he fights Trunks. It's like the only other time you actually get to see that. Too bad he doesn't constantly kick him. He does. It's called an animated GIF. And they all love it. Yeah, right, guy. Go ahead and you can just add me on here because I know the Xbox is a pretty big friend limit, so it doesn't matter in this system. I'm not on Xbox nearly as much as anything else. Although I have Live for like another 7 months. I don't know if you've seen that deal going on Amazon the other day where you can just like buy one, get one free on like 3 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I picked it up. And then, literally a day later, I seen the same deal, but for $15. Like, oh, come on. I could save myself like $10. There goes that hoagie. Because there's a limited time promo. It's like, all right, let's jump on it now. Okay, apparently it wasn't. By like a day. Because the next day it ended. But because I didn't turn off auto-renew, I got another free month out of it. So, in a sense, I bought 3 months and got 7. The loopholes.
Well, you're good for a while then.
Yeah, think of all the free games.
Is that?
I just hope they actually release something good in the Xbox Live Gold.
Plain. It's Iblis.
And the Black Shadow is the original Mephiles.
That's Mephiles? They're escaping.
We'll have to split up. I'll pursue Mephiles.
Okay, then leave Iblis to me.
I was like, who did that? Who did that?
Seal it with this.
Who did that?
Is Shadow pretty slow too?
No, Shadow's not too slow, but he's not as slow as Silver.
Don't worry, we actually get to play as him for a little bit.
Yeah, we get to play as him a little bit in this level.
So I'm going to try to do what I can to play as Shadow for a longer time than intended. Because I like Shadow.
I like spamming A.
A laboratory
Actually,
like
no, you know
this
what, we're actually going to skip
under
that.
Soliana?
You know what's funny? What the fuck? Lester, what the?
I almost killed myself by doing it. Hang on, we got to try that again. I got to jump on one of the balls. Oh, can I? No. Can you make it back up there now? I don't know if I can. I'm just going to take the safe route.
Like this under Soliana?
Big Planet, you can't do that. You know why? Roundhouse kick is trademarked by Chuck Norris, okay?
My guy, I'll add you later here. I'm going to finish the game first before I do that.
Roundhouse kick. Keep trying to get back up there.
How do you get back up? Actually, oh, there you go.
Okay.
Got to hit the specific corner. As you can see, this is picky. Because what I'm doing when I do the teleport dash thing is when you do your little hand swipe, if you do it like the right frame, for some reason you get even more speed. So each time I do it, I have 1/60 of a second to get it right. It's a little weird. Which is why it's so easy to fail. There.
I don't like this. Welcome to the Void!
Don't worry, we're fine.
Those enemies look like they're guarding
Population.
Let's start by getting rid of them.
Hey Shadow, what's black and red, black and white and red all over? The Void!
SonicGhost 666.
SonicGhost 666. You know what would have been worse if it was released on June 6th? 2006.
Oh, yep. Hi guys, how you doing? I'm gonna just walk over here.
I am was monsters.
I mean, look at that one. It's just kind of floating. No, I'm just gonna leave him alone. Look at him. He just looks nice and peaceful. There, you're welcome.
You know, on some of the loading screens when you're playing a Shadow, it just tells you to A to jump, A to homing attack, then A.
It just basically tells you just never stop pressing that button.
I love that. It's just like, oh my gosh, guys, just say push 8 times.
Like an extra life in here. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, how you doing? This is when I wish I didn't buy the shock bracelet, but we'll manage. I mean, the checkpoint's entirely useless. I have no lives.
Was this underwater?
This game was called Tails Flight Simulator. And right now it's more like Silver Flight Simulator. How much I've been flying through this level.
Tails is like what, like 2 or 3 stages of this game?
Pretty much. One of them is like the most redundant stage.
Yeah.
There's an extra life.
I hope that's not like the washer going crazy.
Like it's knocking on the door.
Yeah, it does sound like it's knocking on the door. That's weird.
Those enemies look like they're guarding that door. Let's start by getting rid of them.
How do I keep on doing that? Stop it.
I don't know, Lester.
Stop
How do you
it!
keep?
It's very precise to stand on top of a laser gate, but I feel like almost every laser gate I stand on top of.
Amber, look, I'm on a Pegasus.
Yes, right, guy, I noticed, and honestly, if you keep on saying the friendly request, I won't be able to accept it, because I'm gonna do it after I'm done with the stream. I'm not gonna do it in the middle of the game. It's one thing, I don't mind adding views once in a while, but if I get bugged by it, then that's when I just don't do it. I wonder what trigger I missed.
What trigger you missed, you said?
Yeah, I was looking for the enemies for the trigger. Because you have to kill all the enemies in the room to spawn the goal. I thought it was only the ones around where the goal would be. I think a shadow.
Perfect.
At least you got an S rank.
Yeah.
You get cleared it with an S rank, so you get another gold medal. We're almost done with Silver Story, aren't we?
Yeah, no, we're
Holy
getting there.
crap. Holy crap, you're going through a lot faster than I never thought. Like, cause you got what, Kingdom Valley, and then what's that? What's after that? Flame Core? Yeah, Flame Core.
Yeah.
I have my duty. This living flame has been entrusted to the royal family. The flames of disaster will awaken if nothing is done. That must not happen. Eternal Sun.
Why may
The living flame that has
Big
been
Planet, you
entrusted
have.
to the royal
I do.
family.
I don't know why they make it so that she can't cry, otherwise the seal breaks. They never explain that.
I'm gonna do
I
this.
don't understand it either. I'm like, okay, well they sealed it inside her. How does it break? Oh, she cries. Well, that's like the stupidest thing because, you know, she's a little girl. Of course she's gonna cry. So that's like the stupidest reasoning. At least to me, it isn't.
I'm sorry, but can you take her to a safe place? That's a good girl, Elise. Remember, be brave. Don't cry, no matter what happens. Otherwise, your tears will call forth the flames inside you. Become a strong queen who doesn't cry, no matter what happens. And live happily.
There we go.
Okay. That's a warning, because that's one of my things in chat, Red Guy, because that was a little bit of disrespect to keep on spamming after a while, especially with the friend request. So, everyone gets one.
Like Spider-Man, you only get one.
Pretty much. Also, what are we fighting for?
Also, did you see where he pulled that Chaos Emerald out?
Yeah. We tend to do that. A lot.
Did you do it? Yes. And you?
Princess Elise makes me throw. Yeah,
Yes.
she does that to a lot of people. Super Spiral. Yeah, she kind of does that a lot. Have you seen her character model? It's kind of little. Kind of has like a little alien neck. I got the Scepter of Darkness. What about you? I just adopted a kid.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Mephiles could just cut onions in front of her. Or just make her step on a Lego.
Yeah. It won't matter.
You're going to leave it behind?
Yes. I already know what becomes of it in the future.
I'm surprised that when she woke up... Okay, this is another plot hole.
Oh, good. One of many.
I'm surprised when she woke up and the first thing she probably would have asked is, "Where's my dad?" And then someone probably would have said, "Oh, your dad's dead." What do you think the first thing she would have done?
Yeah, how do you not cry for how many years?
It's just like that's where I have issues with this story, because I of course I've never taken Sonic stories to be serious, but this is like this most stupid thing they've ever done with it being serious. At least Forces, I felt like, in a way, tried to be serious, but it still kept Sonic like what it is. It's silly, stupid crap. But yeah, legit, leave her next to a tree. Yeah, they're just and not only that, they have a Scepter of Darkness sitting right next to her.
Pretty much.
It's a lucky charm.
Also, this cutscene makes zero sense, because in Silver's playthrough, I'm gonna leave you the Chaos Emerald. Shadow's playthrough, I take it with me. Whoops.
Whoops.
That's a pretty big oversight. She can't cry if she isn't alive. She's dead on the inside.
Blaze.
Jump through the warp hole.
What did you see?
The Iblis trigger wasn't
I just-
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I know.
It was Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, son of... We didn't fix anything. Crowded people noises. Crowded people noises. Crowded people noises.
Yes.
The randomest subtitle I think I've ever seen in the game.
I think
And I've seen a lot of
honestly,
weird ones.
they were trying to do what. This is why the only like thing that ever did time travel right, in my honest opinion, Back to the Future,
Yeah.
because they tried so hard to make a story based around time travel, and there was so many plot holes. Just
Yeah.
like, okay.
The only other thing I could have said for years that could have been, I wouldn't say it was good, but it was like, at least it's better than a lot of others, would have been Dragon Ball, but then they messed it up with Super. Now just 2 Trunks and 2 Mice.
What?
I'm not kidding. It gets confusing. At the end of the Goku Black arc, Universe 7 is completely erased. So Trunks and Mai come back in time to go back to Goku's time period, and then Whis is like, well, you could just live in that time period that we made after we eliminated Zamasu. So essentially, you're putting two of the same people in a timeline. That's gonna be a problem.
Time paradox.
Never talk to yourself. If you do, game over, man. Game over.
You know what was the best thing? And Lester, I know you're gonna stream this game eventually, but the Back to the Future game, the Telltale game, I love the ending to that game so much.
Oh my god, that ending is just wow.
That made me mad, honestly.
I was like, where's the next one, Telltale? You'll release like 3 Walking Deads, but no more Back to the Future, please.
By the way,
I want to see
that's
how the
my
story actually concludes.
I know. The Walking Dead is a lot of people's favorite Telltale game, but the Back to the Future one is my favorite one.
Yeah, I agree.
Mainly because Back to the Future is my favorite movie.
I like the Tales of the Borderlands.
And Tales of the Borderlands.
I need to play that. That's actually, I don't know if it's still free, but that was actually free on Twitch Prime.
Oh, it is?
I don't know if it's still free. I would take a look if you're a Twitch Prime person.
Braincloud, what happened?
I'm trying to move, but he won't stop gyrating. Okay, there he goes. I'm just kind of letting her do her own thing. The enemies don't spawn, she still does her thing, but the enemies don't kill her, so I'm just gonna let her go. Silver, stop it!
Stop gyrating! Please.
I just want you to click through the invisible wall, which you will do. It's just, you kind of want to gyrate.
Okay, for a minute there I thought I was having a...
The Telltale Batman is a PS Plus
Batman
thing, yeah.
is free for this month, yeah. I got the Telltale Batman game for Switch because it was like $20 at GameStop on Black Friday, so I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and pick it up.
Yeah,
so,
I need to pick it up at some point.
Just be careful if you get it on PS4.
Why?
Because it's glitchy. Like, Jacksepticeye couldn't even play it because it kept
I think they
crashing
patched it out
menu.
by now, but yeah, I've heard that was kind of a buggy version.
I
I heard in
hope
general the game was buggy when it first came out.
Oh, well, goodness. The town was saved!
Silver did
Thanks,
absolutely nothing and sat on his hands. I was trying to clip out just to be fancy. It literally doesn't do anything. Because all you have to do is just do nothing.
The day
Next to
is
the Who's the
saved.
Captain mission, that's like one of the easiest in the game.
Stop Dr. Eggman's plans, because we gotta go to King Valley now. By the way, Kingdom Valley, worst level in the game. Not even kidding. Except when you're playing a Shadow, because that.
Don't worry, we'll be playing as Sonic for like half of it. The only gem I don't have is yellow, so that means I can get through this entire thing without ever going back to silver. I mean, when we were here, we never showed off silver. So I guess the tradition did kind of continue in this playthrough. We never showed off Shadow.
Super Spyro, yeah. The good thing about that is you don't no matter what choice you choose, you don't fail it, but still.
It's like, it's a very weird option.
You know, I would have been okay. I would have been alright with the...
No rings.
What?
No, just no in general.
No rings. I'm not doing any more Superman today.
I thought you were telling me no, just what I was saying. I was like, yeah,
No,
sure.
no, pick the human. Bestiality.
No, I was just gonna
Like,
say...
I'm not going there.
If the characters weren't humans and they were actually, like, you know, like Sonic, I would have been okay with it. I mean, I still, when people say it's bestiality, I'm just like, do you even know what the word means? Guys, bestiality is having sex with them. They're not having sex.
I mean, Amy was super happy, so apparently she doesn't think that.
It's just like, bestiality is the act of having sex with an animal. It's not what this game was. It was, but do I agree that it's wrong? Yes, I agree with it's wrong. But it's just use a better word than that, please. Blaze is trapped. Oh no! Whatever.
Don't worry, Blaze. We'll join you. Don't you mean save me?
What?
No. No, I don't. Hey.
I'm gonna clip because
I need that box.
I need my Nintendo Labo.
Oh, back to this. Gotta get that hot day one streaming. Of me streaming cardboard. Which you know people are actually going to do.
Yep.
I've already heard people talk about it on my feed. I'm like, oh my god, guys.
That's the YouTube culture for you, man.
Pretty much, and it's very bad.
Of everything.
Yep.
I need to get back to editing Kirby after the stream because I have a couple Kirby up.
Hey, please, how you doing? Don't worry, we're trapped together.
I can't believe that happened. That worked.
The flag for the mission winning is literally just touching Blaze. You don't need to save Blaze.
I need to pull it together.
I don't care if I got a D. We're trapped together. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. It doesn't matter about rank. Who cares about rank? Oh, achievements? Oh, maybe.
You should talk.
I mean, don't worry. PS3 didn't bother.
Yeah, PS3 didn't even bother updating with trophies with the game.
Nah.
Hey.
Oh god, this one's stupid. Breaking out the cheat sheet.
Hey.
Test the memory.
This is literally one of the worst missions for Silver. 'Cause remember that box mission back in Sonic's? Yeah, it's pretty much that, where you just have to keep on selecting something. Loading screen. Select it, loading. Ugh. I think it's like left, like right, left, or something like that.
I think so.
That's what I'm seeing so far here. It's so stupid. It's not really a memory test. It's more like, did you guess the right one the first time? If so, remember that right one. Yeah, I missed the last one here. Let me see. Okay, I was right. It was like left, like right, left. I kept wanting to say left, right for some reason.
Hey.
Perfect.
The only way you actually get S is by cheating. Good going. Alright, one more, then we actually go on to the next level. It's stupid. There's a loading zone up there. If you can just fly up there somehow, then you can just go to Kingdom Valley. There is a way, but my god, it's difficult. Not bothering. It's a rock launch. You gotta hope the rock cooperates. Same for your speech, because that doesn't cooperate. Yeah, Spyro, these loading times are bad. This is on the 360. Imagine if this was not installed on my hard drive and it was on the PS3. Ugh. I went through those hard times. Get a book. You can read it all before you're even halfway through the game. Oh good, walked right into a missile. It's like walking to a parked car. Okay, that was random. Robot just killed itself. Just kind of did some backflips and sent him out.
Let me make it easy on you.
I'm gonna die anyways. That glorious slowdown. And to think, we could be playing that, like, ARMS version of, like, the Splatfest right now. Nah, man, we're playing this.
Wait, there's an ARMS version of Splatfest right now?
Oh, you didn't know about that? Yeah. It's like I don't remember what the heck the events are always called, but it's like their version of a Splatfest, but it goes on for like 2 days. You get to pick your favorite fighter, and you kind of work on getting points for the said fighter.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty much the same thing as Splatfest. Just for ARMS.
Looks like I'm on a roll.
Oh, well, Lisa, she was like, she goes, da-da-da, this is how a lady fights. She swings her axe like a golf club, just knock all the enemies out.
Yes, because that's totally what it is.
I'm sorry, are you playing Metal Gear, or are you playing Dead Rising?
No, I'm playing Fire Emblem Warriors.
I was gonna say, it sounds like a Dead Rising kind of stupid thing. I love it.
It does.
Lisa's kind of one of those characters. She's just really funny. She's one of my favorite characters in Awakening because she's really funny. Because she makes stupid comments like that. She's like, this is how a lady fights, and swings her axe like a freaking golf club and knocks all the enemies out.
Yeah.
Now I'm on your side, Sonic.
Wait, I thought you were gonna kill me before.
You look like you're in a hurry.
Can we be friends? Yeah, sure.
What's going on?
Didn't you
I'm
try
fine
to kill
with this.
me?
Circumstances have changed. I need to rescue the princess.
It's good enough for me. It's like when a serial killer comes in your house. Don't worry, I'm here to protect you. Good enough for me.
God.
He's like that gullible in that cutscene. Come on.
Darn it! I should have realized Eggman's scheme.
Alright, we're gonna go for rock launch once.
Rock
Just once,
launch?
because all I have is the one life.
Oh, I thought we were playing Sonic 06, not Breath of the Wild. Oh, wait,
Okay, I
guess...
can't go for it at all because I just died. You know, I will go for it once because I did save before coming in here. We just have to deal with an extra loading screen or two. The horror. Problem is, it's like super finicky. Whoa, game. Calm it down. I was just looking at things. No need to slow down to like a frame. Also, where did all my rocks go? I need those.
And it says Lester, you
I want a rock launch. We're doing it anyways.
Oh, God.
Plus, I need more than just like one life going to a stage like this. So we'll just deal with the extra loading here real quick. This is why you save before you go into Kingdom Valley after you do the 3 trials for both Sonic and Silver. Otherwise, we have to do them again.
Kingdom Valley's segment is so stupidly set up, especially with the save system. I do not like the save system in this game because
the save is just unnecessarily bad. Because they do auto saves in between levels where they ask you, do you want to save? It's like, all right, there you go. Good. I mean, I wish it was a proper auto save. But at least they prompt you. After a mission, they don't. And when you have a mission, and a mission, and a mission, and then a level, you kind of want a save to pop up because you can easily forget the save. Nice comparison there, Big Planet. Jason walks in, I'm not going to kill you. I just want to escort you away from the serial killer. Who is me?
Darn it! I should have realized Eggman's scheme.
Okay, good. My rocks are in place. For now.
Rock lobster.
What?
Rock lobster.
I was like, okay. Okay, I got my rocks. All 6 of them.
I'm not gonna kill you, I'm just trying to get you away from the thing.
Ah, dang, they all broke. No way I could do the rock launch now. Don't have to improvise with this thing. It's gonna be awkward. But if this works better, I'm gonna laugh. Oh, no, it did not. Ah!
Whoa! Whoa!
That was an awkward launch. Alright, rocks. 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 Okay, good. Alright, let's just reset. I'm gonna try it one more time because I really want to at least show how it starts. Because it is amazing if you can do it and it's hilarious at the same time. Although that result was pretty good. Worth a reset.
Do you have fun there?
What, the Dynasty Warriors type game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like killing everything.
That's what the fun
That's
is.
why they're fun. I kill thousands upon thousands. It's just like I'm an overpowered jerk.
Pretty much. That's the whole point. It's great.
Cordelia, how the heck did you get up all the way up there? You were just at the bottom of the map just recently. Guess if she was just like...
You want me to be honest now, because of the announcement of the port of Hyrule Wars, honestly, I don't really have a need for Fire Emblem at that point, because I just don't really care for the series. I'm probably just going to stick with Hyrule.
Well, I mean, I knew you didn't care for Fire Emblem that much.
The only reason why I was going to, like, at one point look into it was just because I like the Dynasty Warriors type of gameplay. I thought on Switch is probably one of the best mixes. Alright, just get one rock. Or 2. Okay, I'll take 2.
You know what's so funny? They even made a 3DS version of this game. I'm just like...
I don't think anyone really bothered.
Like, you guys made a 3DS version?
Oh boy. Okay, that's the best we got from that rock launch. So that's what you do. And just pray to God it works. It's not consistent. Problem is, it's like a sphere, with how round it could be, but there's so many jagged edges, it's not round enough.
You're beating up all your guys to improve morale.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's horrible.
Come on, this way. No, that way. Silver, silver. This is weird. Oh my god, I don't know what I can do with this. The level's like way over there. Now screw it, we're going to the tunnels. I didn't know these existed.
That's true. You're going into the void!
Alright, we're gonna play the level normally now. Yo, that trick shot. That was a good launch, though, you gotta admit. It just kind of went way to the left. It's supposed to go straight. You can actually do that and fly straight to the loading zone. I do not.
You know, one game I am surprised is not on Switch, considering, you know, the company itself. Why isn't Dynasty Warriors 9 on this? Considering Koei Tecmo is, like, all on board with...
Who knows? Maybe just because of the partnership they're doing with Nintendo brands. They're trying to just to keep it to the Nintendo games.
I wouldn't be surprised if they make like another Warriors-like game based on a Nintendo franchise.
They probably will. I don't know what franchise would work for that.
Kirby.
Kirby Warriors!
Oh my god, everything dies. Because of Kirby.
Inhale, spit out. What about,
trust that.
I guess the only one I can really think of is like,
Whoa, hey buddy.
maybe Xenoblade Warriors? I don't know, but the thing is, though, like, I don't
It's
know.
already my thumb.
Yeah, Xenoblade's one of the only series I can really think off the top of my head because it has a decent amount of characters. So I'm trying to think of a series that has a lot of characters, and not many Nintendo series follow that trend.
Tora. I couldn't imagine.
Oh god.
And put those two in a freaking room together.
Clean up this trash.
Meh.
I don't want to think of that. How did these guys get hurt?
Oh yeah, the new Kirby game that's coming. With
Yeah,
I'm
Star
excited.
Allies is looking really good.
I'm so excited for that. Kirby Star Ally. Star Sandwich. I almost said that.
what?
Kirby Star Sandwich. Pardon a nutritious lunch.
I mean, that would make sense.
It
for
would
Kirby.
make sense for Kirby.
I don't want to go in there. Looks scary. I'll go this way.
That container might
Hey, look, a rock.
Rock Lobster.
And didn't really work. Go back. Give me a ring. Checkpoint as well, because that doesn't hurt. Oh man, Kirby's so good. I don't blame you, Spyro, for really liking the Kirby series that much. It's like one of my favorite
Yeah,
series
Kirby-
from Nintendo's. Like, Kirby
Kirby's the
Superstar
only-
is my first game.
Kirby is the only series that's never had a bad game. I don't care what anybody ever says. It's like, well, you know, this one was bad. No, it wasn't. You're fooling yourself.
You know what game was bad? That game on 3DS that was just the 101st episode of the anime. Man, that played poorly. There was like no gameplay. The Air Raid's great. It was very underrated when it first came out. Now it's like a cult classic on GameCube.
Awakening.
He looks like I think what his name now.
Away with the rock in the box. Taking my Nintendo Labo with me. It's portable like my Switch. Yeah, it's like one of the games I'm really looking forward to this year, Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby Star Allies.
It's like one of the
Wonder
only
when
games I
they-
can think of that's coming out this year. But so
You
far.
think-
Well,
Do you think that this? Do you think the Yoshi game will come out this year?
I could. I wasn't expecting Kirby to come out in March. So if that can come out now, Yoshi probably might be like sometime out of the summer or like fall.
I'll take it from here.
Okay, good. Now we get to play as fast character.
well, ain't it?
Well, they said they were making a new Fire Emblem game for Switch, and
Yeah.
that's all we've heard about it. It's just like, oh, we're making. It's kind of like with the Pokemon.
Yeah, it's pretty much like we're doing it, but it's kind of a given.
But apparently
Sonic Heroes Team Silver Style, Silver Box and Rock.
Right?
Yeah, people are
Dwayne The
still
Rock Johnson.
Yeah, because Metroid Prime 4 is coming. I still don't think, and I wish people would stop thinking, in my honest opinion, but I know people are going to be the way they are. But
Alright, Silver's like right there. We're not changing. Sorry, Silver.
why do people think that Pokemon's coming out next year or this year?
Oh my! It better not, because Ultra Sun and Moon, bad taste in our mouths for how soon it was. There's no way. It's impossible.
That's what
It
I
needs
said.
more time.
I said that. I was like, guys, do you even realize that they didn't even really get started on doing Gen 8? Do you really think they're gonna, especially going on new hardware?
Pokemon kind of needs a little bit of a break, if you want me to be honest. And it's mainly just because we had the remake, quote unquote, come out a year after the main game. It didn't have enough time. So yeah, they kind of need to wait. And I think Nintendo realizes the same thing, because that's why they only announced a Pokemon game. Didn't even bother showing like any kind of chat. Okay, I just read that. Sorry. Any kind of like gameplay or screenshots or anything, because they're not ready for this yet.
No.
I mean, the big thing I'm hoping for is at least learn more about that Metroid Prime 4, because we just got a teaser.
I think, if anything, the game that might come out this year, if anything, I think that might be probably Fire Emblem 16, maybe. Considering that, well, I don't know. It's been a whole year since.
Ah, crap. Now we gotta replay the level because of a bad launch. I didn't realize I had 0 lives, otherwise I wouldn't have tried that.
Oh, that's
Again,
okay.
this is why we saved.
Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, get out of it. Get out of it. Get out of it!
Ow!
No.
Got that thing called the Let's Player Curse / the Stream Curse, where something always goes wrong. So either for me, it's failing a game pretty bad, or just the game flat out breaks, because we've had both plenty of times in both playthroughs on YouTube and then streams here. I mean, after Galaxy 2's done, I record the game. It breaks, I think, like episode 3. So look forward to that.
Oh my god.
Alright, Big Plant, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by.
Time to attempt more Ray hyper mode.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. you good luck with that. I'm not touching Ray with a 5-foot pole, so I wish you all the best. Alright, Rock, will you cooperate? Rock, stop moving. I'm not even. Look at this.
Havoc engine.
Yeah,
Lester,
clearly.
Havoc You're messing with Havoc. So.
Yes, I know. See? that was a weird one. But the saves. I meant to do that. Guys, no more rocks. Let's go. PS4 isn't booting. Oh, that's not good.
Wait, what? PS4 isn't booting. Oh no. I hope that.
Sometimes it's like you have to like unplug it and plug it back in. And just like leave it sit for like a minute after you do that. Whoa, God. Havoc. This must be work of an enemy stand. It heard my cries like, you do not even attempt. Ray Hyper, you will die. It's like PS4 saying, I will save you. You guys are trying to kill each other while waiting for me, because seriously, that's the second time they almost killed each other. I've had a weird quirk once before when I turned on my PS4 and I got no video at all.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. PS4 can be kind of a funky system at times.
Yeah, that's the truth.
I had to actually unplug my splitters, my switchers, PS4, and everything. And then I got to work. It was weird. Because all my other systems worked, but the PS4 did not. It was random. Because I haven't bought Risky Revenge for the third time. I have it twice. That's good enough. I have that limited run release. I think I'm special.
Wait, which one?
Of Risky Revenge.
Oh yeah, I do too.
It's Pirate's Curse. I have like almost everything. Same for Half Genie Hero, but Half Genie Hero is only just because I wanted that physical copy on PS4, and then you gifted me the Wii U version. Which, that one was kind of a disappointment, only because I hoped it was going to play simulate a Pirate's Curse, and did not. Why wasn't the touchscreen ever used for anything?
I don't know.
Missed opportunity to me, because that's what I loved about Pirate's Curse the most. And then it was gone for Half Genie. Are you going to consider picking up that Switch version of Half Genie Hero physically? Because I already know you own it on Switch.
Yeah, I'm going to get it, because it has all the DLC on it.
Yeah, it even has some extra DLC from what I'm seeing, like some extra costume DLC. I guess it's going to be released later. It might be some of the stuff the backers got from what I've seen. I mean, that's how I'll get the game on Switch. Just because I don't have it there. And I don't have a portable version. I was considering the Vita, but with the Switch thing, the Vita even more has no point in existing.
The Vita's even more dead than it was.
Yeah. Because now all indies portably will be on Switch. I feel bad. I want to find a good game to play on my Vita, but there's like nothing at all. I'm even looking through indies and there's like nothing. Because they're all on everything else.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I love the Vita. It's actually a really solid system. It's just it got nothing. Support died within the first 6 months.
Well, I mean, that's just a sad story. That's Sony's fault.
Pretty
just
much.
Just like how Wii U's Nintendo's fault. That's Sony.
Yeah. The best thing about the Vita nowadays is you buy it as a remote play system. So you can play your PS4 anywhere. And that's pretty much it. I mean, that's pretty much the most I've done with my Vita.
I thought you had to be in some range PS4 to...
You have to be logged into PSN if you want to do it somewhere else, because you can do it over a network. And it doesn't matter if it's your network or someone else's. I haven't tried it, but I've seen it done. I've tried it on the computer and it works perfectly fine. Oh, Sonic, please! You're like right there! Aww.
Come on, Sonic.
Ever wonder why Infinite never just made copies of the Chaos Emerald or Master? Because Infinite was stupid. His whole reason for attacking people was because angst. I'm not weak.
Shadow called him weak. That was
Pretty
it.
much. It was such a weird character. Like, he had potential, and then it went nowhere. Kind of like a lot of forces. Never forget that first playthrough, though. Good first playthrough.
That was good for it.
Although I do regret owning the Switch version.
Why?
Because I played it for like half an hour. That's it.
Oh, okay.
I've not really had much of an ambition to go back to that game.
That's the thing, is like, it's not a bad port on Switch, though.
No, it's actually fine. It's just, it's the game that I'm having problems. I'll go on it. Oh my god! Sonic, you okay over there? You seem to be having a little bit of an issue with gravity.
What the heck?
Just gonna leave him be. We're not gonna go over the Sonic and Silver section again, only because we've been here too long. But I'll just leave him floating. Why is everything floating all of a sudden? This robot's even starting to float. Not by himself, mind you. I walked near him, he just started to raise up. See, if I had the purple gem, it would just go straight to the end. But I'm silver, so kinda not loud.
Whee! You're flying on a box. What?
Whoa, buddy. Not airtime. I gotta go back. I thought I can get up from there, but
You're
I can't.
having so much trouble with Kingdom Valley, dude.
Why? It's not even that hard of a level for silver if you know what you're doing. And I do. Also, I hit like every little thing that can hit me. So that doesn't help either. This is what I was thinking of. You see, it's like I haven't played this game in like 5 years. Plus, I'm also used to doing this as Sonic. Eh. Thank you. I was gonna say glass.
Finally!
That was worthless. Screw it, go for the Sonic thing again. I cannot do this with silver. If I gotta restart back at a checkpoint, it won't matter.
Yeah.
I have to play this game my way. Oh yeah, this is one of the upgrades I bought. Pretty useless. You just spin in a circle.
Boom!
Yeah, Silver in this game is like the worst gameplay-wise because he's so slow.
Yeah,
Psychokinesis is alright, but it wasn't really implemented the greatest.
I wish it was implemented a lot better than it was. It's just... I wish he had other attacks besides just throwing crap at people.
Yeah.
You know?
Because that's pretty much his biggest downside. You can only really throw stuff.
You're... Whoa, Lester, what are you doing?
Well, they're doors. That's how you do things, right?
He just says that nonchalantly, like it's not a big deal. It's like, oh, what? You're weird for not doing it.
Have you played this game? I mean, come on. Doors don't exist. Sky Gem.
Hello, Sky Jim.
There we go. Hi, Silver. How you doing? Nah.
Yeah, I don't want to play Silver segment as Silver. I want to play as Sonic.
No, I got a space jump. I got a space jump here. Because programmers were confident with that bar, and it wasn't properly programmed in this build. But it is in the demo. It's useless in the demo, so it doesn't really matter. I'll probably show that off at the very end of our adventure, because I have the demo on my 360.
Oh my gosh.
It's very easy to find that demo on 360. You can just download a file on your computer, put it on a flash drive, and you're done. Just install it. Plus, I like finishing this level with Sonic. You'll see why.
Are we at the end? I think this is the end.
This is it. I just gotta kill these guys.
Look at that slowdown.
Yeah, there you go. Ending. And now I get a victory animation for Sonic. Sometimes the game glitches out and lets you control the character, so I could just controlled Sonic and jumped in the water and still won. And I still got a B after all that crap. We game overed here once trying something stupid. No, we game over twice trying something stupid. We took over 6 minutes and we still got a B.
All you have to do is just beat Flame Core, and that's all for Silver Story. And then the next stream is gonna be Shadows and
and then we'll have Final Story after that.
Final Story, because I think you'll probably do Shadows and Final Story in the same stream, because Final Story is literally
that depends on how long Shadow Story goes on for. Because Shadow Story is kind of long. In terms of story, he has the most content, so it takes a bit.
Yeah.
Either way, it might be like Shadow Story and then another session to finish up Final Story, and then like showing off the demo.
Yeah.
I could go on and show off the DLC, but since I don't have it, I'm gonna skip that. The DLC in total is like $15. Really, all I would ever really consider showing off is Team Attack Amigo, to be honest. It's actually different.
Lester, you ever gonna Let's Play this game?
Be sometime between now or never. Because I have plenty of other games I want to get to this year. And in general on my channel.
I'd like
I see
to
myself going to
I
Okami, another Zelda game, the Shantae series.
I need to sit down and play Okami myself one day.
I mean, I haven't played it yet, but I say the best version is probably just the newer HD port. Like, you picked up on PS4, I just say play that one. Because I played through it on both Wii and PS3, and I really preferred how I played on PS3 after a while with the controller. The only downside was drawing took a little bit longer, but it's actually still pretty quick on a controller.
You know, honestly, I'm at the point now where I think if Capcom's gonna port anything else, I think the only appropriate game to port would be Okami on Switch. That'd be it.
Because it could technically do it. If PS3 did it, the Switch could do it.
That's what I'm saying. It's like everybody wants Resident Evil 7 on there. I'm just like,
nah, that's not gonna happen.
I don't think so.
It's too technically demanding for the Switch.
And I was just like, if Capcom's gonna port anything else besides, you know, Mega Man and Street Fighter, I think honestly they should just port Okami, because Okami at least is Zelda-like, so it works.
Yeah, it kind of fits
Okami
at home on the
is
system.
A really good game, Allison. You should play it sometime. I played like.
It's a meaty game, so prepare for a long journey, but it's worth the ride.
It's like Capcom's answer to Legend of Zelda. That's just.
Yeah. Another game in the series in particular, Okami-den, that's like such an underrated DS game. It's so good. Dude, that game's like $10. Brand new. I bought my copy when I got my new 3DS like 2 years ago, and it's like, oh my god.
Okay.
I know. I'm just saying the future.
I'm gonna pick up Okami then, I promise. Because I want to play it just as much as you're telling me to.
Yeah, I just say, because if you enjoy that game, you also enjoy the sequel, because it's pretty much a lot of what made the first game good. My only downgrade on that one's the control, because it's on a DS. It feels a little more clunky, because it's 3D still, but what are you going to do? You can
also, Allison, you don't have to get it on PS4, you can get it on PC now.
It's on so many different systems at this point. It was originally on PS2, but now you can get it on like any HD system.
I know, a lot of people were happy that it was ported to PC finally.
Yeah, because that is like the version usually people like to play. A lot more PC gamers nowadays, and for a reason. It's just a lot easier to get into. Besides the whole crypto mining thing costing you thousands of dollars on a graphics card when they're normally like 800.
You'd say that, but I buy a console's already fixed for me.
Well, true. I mean, nowadays the reason why I'm also saying that is because you can do the same thing with a PC.
Oh, hi, Jared. Jared's playing Super Mario Odyssey right now.
Ooh, nice.
I mean, I'm not knocking anybody who likes PC over it. I understand.
I mean,
PC's like
I like PC, and it's just because it's pretty easy and flexible.
I just
that
don't
and Steam sales really help.
I just don't like playing PC very much because it's just my computer's crap, and I know I could get a better.
I mean, it's alright, but the only problem is if you're gonna do any kind of serious PC gaming, you gotta do it on desktop. Laptop is it's a lot harder to get into. You can do it, but it's way more costly. That's the biggest problem.
Yeah.
So what am I doing?
What are you doing?
I can just do this.
What am I doing? I'm just playing Silver Story.
Well, I'm having a conversation like, oh yeah, wait a minute, I could just kind of use this box and kind of go. I don't need to kill the enemies.
Thanks, Matt.
I'm sorry.
This is what happens when I sidetrack myself. Now, like, for example, like, I played a decent amount of PC games on my laptop, my Asus one, but I can't do it on, like, the laptop you guys sent, the HP one, unless it's, like, an indie game, and that's just because graphics cards, unless they're, like, a higher tier one, any low-end graphics card, even on a laptop, can struggle with games, so it's a little bit harder to get into. So it's all, like, your mileage may vary when it comes to a PC game.
Well, if you just play standard PC games that don't require a lot, though, you...
I mean, it's perfectly fine at that point, yeah. Because the games I mainly play on there is like indie titles, which is really not that big of a deal. A lot of indie games are very lightweight. Oh good, we're invincible, which means absolutely nothing for graphics. Because they bugged out the graphics icon for the invincibility for everyone that's not Sonic.
I know, I hate that.
It's like this game was rushed.
Not Sonic Rush, just Rush.
That's a more competent story. Because Blaze actually makes sense. What happened to her right away? It's like, come on, Sega, bring her back. You barely acknowledge she exists anymore. When you do, it's always like in the mobile game.
No, they did. They did. The Sonic Twitter account posted Chibi.
I'm talking about in games, because yes, they do acknowledge it there, and I'm glad. Because otherwise, she would get no acknowledgement outside of mobile games. So I know she's in that like Sonic Forces Speed Battle game.
Yeah.
But like almost any Sonic character you can think of is in that game. And from what I heard, that game was better than the Sonic Runners sequel. Or that Sonic Runners game was pretty bad compared to the first one. Which is sad. I like the original Runners. I mean, near the end of its life, it became pretty bad because it had some very weird choice updates.
Yeah.
I still remember there was one update they had to do because of the Halloween thing. It's like, we're sorry, we had to correct our error. We mispronounced boo to boob. Like, the era we live in where you have to make a patch update because you accidentally put an extra B on the word boo. I do remember, like, I think it was like, what, the 4.0 update? That's when I stopped playing, because there was actually an issue where they literally added more spikes everywhere. You would just run forward after you clear, like, what, level 2 or 3, and then there'd be, like, a spike wall that's impossible to dodge. It's pretty bad. Because I think they realized they weren't making enough money, so like, alright, let's just make people buy more lives. Not the way to do it! Silver, it's not great. It's terrible.
Oh, we're getting into the fates. Okay. Like, it was like chapter 1, chapter 2 is like, oh, its own story. And then chapter 3, like, oh, well, now we're introduced to the Awakening characters, and we did it for a little bit now. We're branching off the path or Fates.
Hey Jared, how you doing today?
Hi, Jared! We just mentioned you earlier in the stream.
Street Fighter took your attention for a few hours. Yeah, that can happen. That's what happened when we were Fighter Z beta.
Mario Odyssey.
Oh, whoa! I clipped through the dash panel.
Oh my gosh. Whee! I'll be right back.
Hey. Since we brought that up, how many moons do you have so far in Odyssey, Jared? I'm curious. Street Fighter 5 got a new update in the game. We wanted from the start. Was that the arcade update? Because I heard that arcade version came out, which is still stupid. That needed to be patched in a year plus later. Oh my god. We 160-ish. All right, that's pretty good so far.
That's not bad.
Yeah, especially with how many moons are in that game in general. That's pretty good so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get back to that at some point because I'm about ready to go into the darker side of the moon. I did my cleanup everywhere else, so at this point it's like 780. I'm actually gonna start to get to some newer stuff. Yeah, it's the free update bonus. So yeah, that's why I figured the update for arcade is out. I just gotta turn on my system to update it, I guess. I have not touched that since the PS4 video. So that's been like a year. It's got the Lost World, huh? Oh, okay. Nice. You're getting there in terms of, like, story-wise. I wouldn't say that's a halfway point, but that's near it for story. Trying to get all the purple coins. Yeah. Good idea. Try to get them when you can in a level, because it makes backtracking easier. Especially if you don't have that Bowser Wedding amiibo. Because I think that's the only one that can tell you where purple coins are. For Blanca and Sackett to come out? They're still not in the game? Jeez. I thought there's at least Zangief was supposed to be in the update for arcade. Still so many missing characters from Street Fighter 5. Holy crap.
I guess that's done.
At least not like that Blaze Blue game where half the roster is just paid DLC. Get there, Darksoft. Please don't burn me with Fighter Z in a week. There's 6 new characters coming. Sakura's just out for the players. Okay, so they did make an update for one of them to come out. That's good. Please don't get sniped. Oh, thank God. I was get worried. If Fire Z turns out bad, I think we're done with fires for a while. Yeah, I can see that. This is going to be my first serious fighter. I've tried to get, like, the closest I've gotten into is, like, Mortal Kombat. Like, with 9 and 10, but even then, I dropped after a bit. This one I feel like I'm going to stick with for a little bit longer, because I really like how this one plays. So, I'm really hoping it doesn't burn me either for the same reasons. I mean, it's probably one of those games where I'll eventually double dip on PS4 just to play with, like, you or Matt, for example, because I know you guys will just get it there. For now, I'm going to stick with PC just to get into the game because free online. That's my biggest reason. I mean, to be fair, that's another reason why I like PC gaming. It's just because online I don't have to worry about. It's free. Unless I'm playing an MMO, but that's kind of expected. Oh, I thought I had more meter left. At least we'll get more back. Yeah, checkpoint's like right here. Can I make it? Nope. If you get enough height, you can actually make that. And then stand on top of the purple ball there, but I did not make it. And the level's just right behind this door. Let's go. It's over with. And we move on to the better character.
What is that ball of flame? Is that the power of Iblis? It seems like the attacks come in regular intervals.
Oh, too fast. I don't think I'm dead now because of that. I'm not dead from the lava. I'm gonna be dead by the shockwave. Oh wow, how the heck did I not die? I'm legit surprised on that one. There's no more rings, so I have to just now take my time. Wait here. It's gonna do its pulse in just a second. There it goes. That pulse is way bigger than it looks. You'll be nowhere near it and you still take damage, so I sometimes jump out after it's done and boom, dead. So I'm gonna take my time with this one. Yeah, its hitbox is a little wonky. I mean, it's a molten ball of lava, so I'm actually glad that when you stand on top of it, there's no hitbox anymore, because that's the one thing that would make sense. But I'm glad it doesn't, because I don't want to die. What's going on? Oh, there it goes. I gotta say, what happened to the camera? It's supposed to zoom in. It didn't do anything. I'm really not that good with these teleport dashes right now. Come on. I got like one. That was a slow walk over. That's still gonna be like a C or a B, even at 9 minutes. Or an A, even higher. Jeez, this game's just super forgiving. It's silver. I keep on forgetting how forgiving.
You went through enough. We'll give you that S rank. Or
Yep,
A
you
rank.
played the game, have an A. That's pretty much it. So now it's time for the final boss of Silver Story. And this boss... that's about it. It's pretty much the Iblis from the very beginning of the game, but not as threatening at points. Because he moves way slower, I swear. This is it. We're done with this, then we're done with Silver. Just gotta smash this guy in the eyeball a couple times.
Owie.
Here I come, Iblis. This will be your end.
Pretty bad rocks in the beginning. I just threw everything not even close. Alright. Also, he destroyed all of them, so I got these like 3.
It looks like he's getting closer to his final form. You'll be in trouble if you let him get close. Try to keep him away from here.
Yeah, I'll take 4. Okay, never mind. I'll take 3. 1 with the orbit.
Hey, you called it right the first time.
Good, now he's meditating. Depth perception in this phase is so weird. I can barely judge when the shots are going up. It's barely higher than the previous shot. It's weird. Always do his meditating again. It's third phase, Ibs, right? Yeah, it's third phase. Which is weird. He goes from sentient body to tapeworm back to a sentient body. What kind of evolution cycle is that?
Lester, you don't realize that the Iblis 2 fight, the Sonic and Shadow fight, takes place before Silver's fight in Crisis City.
This is true. But it's weird in terms of numbering because it's called Iblis 2. So...
It's only called Iblis 2 because that's the second time... supposed to, anyway. Chronologically.
And that's why it's confusing.
Weird chronological sense.
And this is why Sonic Rift sucks.
Cocoa Puffs.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good. Here you go. Hey, batter.
Man, I can no longer post and chat on your stream.
Why can't you post in chat?
And go.
I don't know.
What's going on?
Jared can't post in chat, apparently. So.
That's weird. I don't know why.
Molly, you don't need to go. I just took it. Come on.
Here.
I mean, I would just say, like, try again, Jared, because you're still, like, in the chat and everything. I didn't see you, like, leave or disconnect or anything. It's weird. It's probably just a Twitch bug.
Twitch bug.
See.
I would not be surprised. I don't like that camera.
Why?
Yeah, there you go. Now it's working. I don't think this is the final hit. I think we're still off by like 1. Yep, that's anticlimactic as heck. You done?
You're done?
Oh, well, there's 2 rocks behind me. I didn't have to wait for this. That feel. The 6 new fighters are going to be Blanca, Sagat, Sakura, Cody, and a new fighter, G and Falky. Okay, interesting. I don't recognize some of the later names. So that might be from either like brand new or just like from like the Third Strike series.
This is the Street Fighter V Arcade Edition?
Yeah. Which is free, mind you. Which is good because for some reason that's a standalone purchase now. It has a physical copy. So that's going to be confusing for buyers.
Right?
Yeah, it is. That's why I say it's confusing for buyers because I'll see normal Street Fighter V and then they'll see the Arcade Edition sitting on the shelf. What's the difference? Literally nothing.
Game of the Year Edition in a way.
In a sense, but not really because basically all that means is the update I think is on the disc. Because if the update's free for everyone, it's the same game.
Chaos Emeralds, lend me your power. Eternal Sun, the living flame that has been entrusted to the royal
Why does he
family.
need... I never quite understood. Why do you need Chaos Emeralds?
You cursed flames of disaster.
It's kind of random. Honestly, because I don't really explain it all too much. It's just like, need the Chaos Emeralds as that channel. But it's never really explained.
She reminds me of Q from Stray Swan thing. I'm caught like Q.
My soul is already alit with flames. I will be accepted.
Is this the reason why we haven't seen Blaze in another game? Blaze, come back.
Maybe.
Miss you.
Maybe because since this game was all retconned at the end, this didn't really happen.
That Blaze is from a different dimension.
No, it didn't happen. This game never happened, Lester.
What about the Soul Emeralds?
Nope.
Come on, Rush happened.
Actually, no, that happened. I'm talking
Yeah, that's
about
what I'm
this
saying.
game.
It's like, come on, she's from an alternate dimension. Come back with that plot. Come on, bring her back.
This game never happened. Remember, at the end of the game, the whole game gets retconned. So,
Yeah, so now why is Silver here? He's here for... Like, every reason now is new. I'm from the future. I'm from an alternate universe. I'm just here.
Blaze was in Riders, wasn't she?
I think she was in Zero Gravity, yeah. She wasn't in the first, but I think it was a sequel.
I think she wasn't in the first because 2006 was kind of like the year that she kind of came and existed.
Well, kind of, only because she wasn't existent for 2 years before it, but Riders kind of took, in terms of Sonic characters, more the safer way with more recognizable ones. And then they did the third parties for, so to say, with their other characters like Knights and II and such. Zero Gravity, they added more Sonic characters compared to outgoing characters like that. Yeah, that was it.
Such a sad ending to Silver's
Yeah,
story.
it
I don't
kind of ends.
It's like depressing. I'm like, oh, come on.
And then we see him in the final area because time travel.
Because the
Now, I might like the song, but we're going to skip it because we got to see credits 2 more times. So we're going to only watch the final credit scene like I mentioned back in Sonic's. So yeah, Silver's done. We didn't do all the missions, but honestly, after a while, it took a while. We've been streaming for like 3 hours, and that's how long it took me for Sonic with all his missions. Yeah, that's a pretty big difference. That's a big difference. So yeah, next time, it's going to be, not Sonic, but Shadow.
The not Sonic.
The
You're not wrong.
Sonic.
You are not wrong.